Yo, welcome to the channel. Jake, and this is R26, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Shout out to everybody popping up on me live today for about an hour this morning. I just wanted to do a pop-up live. I was sitting here, I was over on for nines and on the panel and chit-chatting, but everybody was talking. I just want to talk. Let's talk some boxing. Let's run down my daily checks. Pretty soon, I'm gonna do these pop-up lives, stuff like this, but it will be available to the members. So y'all make sure if you haven't already, make sure you join members, become an official Two Center, so we can get the prep lives. They ain't gonna be pop-up lives, they're gonna be called prep lives. I'm just doing my prep for the morning, running through the X. I'm gonna drop the link if anybody want to come up and chat. Only gonna be up here an hour, y'all. I promise an hour today. I promise it's 9:57, 10:57, I'm off of here. 10:57, I'm off of here. But let's see what Twitter talking about this morning. I mean, it's like a lot going on, but not really. It's like a lot going on, but not really. It's like we keep having the same conversation over and over and over with these same few fighters. Let's see. Why aren't any boxing media pages asking Shakur, the 140 WBO champ, to fight the young 135 WBO champ Abdullah Mason? He keeps saying he's still at 135 pounder, but doesn't want to fight any of the 135 champions. I mean, that's a good point. That's a good point. Do we want to see Shakur Stevenson fight any of the champions at 135? Let me write this down. Shakur fight champions at 135. Do we want to see Shakur Stevenson fight any of the champions at 135 division? Okay, chat. So let's do this. Who is currently a champion at 135? You got Abdullah Mason. You got was that Navarrete that fought this weekend? But he's about to drop his belt and go to 40. So then you're gonna have a vacant. And I think that might have been the IBF, I'm not sure. Who else is a champion at the 135-pound division? Let's see. Who has the belts at 135? Oh, Raymond Muratalla, Abdullah Mason, and the WBO and the WBA and the WBC are both vacant titles. And then Raymond Muratalla just won the IBF, but he'll be moving up. So now there will be 3 vacant belts at 135 pounds, y'all. 3 vacant belts at 135 pounds. Let me write that. 3 vacant belts. Y'all join me tomorrow for 2 Cent After Dark. We're gonna cover some of this stuff. 3 vacant belts. And you know Shakur Stevenson is the vacant belt king. If it's a vacant belt, he finna go snatch it. So Shakur Stevenson gonna go to 135 pounds and pick up a bunch of vacant belts, and then we supposed to be Johnson Bouncing? Because again, If Shakur goes to 135 and pick up these vacant belts, guess what? He's still not fighting no champions. The one thing y'all keep complaining about. He's still, it's 3 vacant belts at the 135-pound division. No, it's not only 2 vacant belts, K Money. It said the WBA is vacant, the WBC is vacant, and I think Raymond Muratalla just won the IBF belt, and he's moving up. And K Money, wasn't you over on Frequent Channel last night popping shit about me and my platform? K Money? Didn't I see you in the chat popping shit about me and my platform yesterday? If not, my bad. If not, my bad. But I'm telling y'all now, everybody that was over there crying and whining and complaining about my platform, you no longer welcome here. You don't come back to my platform. Don't come back. You niggas is over there lying, making up stuff, making up shit to complain about. I don't do any of that shit on my platform. Don't come here. Don't come back to my platform. I'm very tolerant on this internet. But it's 2 things that I don't tolerate. And coming to my platform like you cool and then going somewhere else and clicking up with a bunch of bitch ass niggas and talking shit. I don't do that. I don't fuck with people like that. I don't care if it's real life or the internet. Don't come to my platform if you feeling like you getting disrespected. If you feeling like when you come on the panel you can't say what you got to say. If you feel that way, don't come to my platform. I'm cool with it. I'm fine with it. But don't come to my platform and then go on another nigga platform and let niggas lie and say things about my platform that's not even true. Don't do that. Don't talk to me as if my thoughts or everybody else thought or where everybody y'all all think alike and all that shit y'all be doing. I don't play that. I don't play that type of shit. So don't come to my platform if you going on other people's platform lying and crying about shit that I'm doing. Don't come over here, bro. I'm fine without you because the main niggas that's complaining, they don't support the channel anyway. You niggas don't support the channel and y'all not members to my channel. All you do is come over here and disrupt. I let y'all rock out. Do you know how many emails I got? Do you know how many people have offered me money to keep some of you niggas off my panel? And then you niggas want to go over there to Frequent Panel and sit up there and lie and cry and be disrespectful and all this other shit? I don't play that type of shit, man. I don't. I got the most accepting and tolerant panel on this fucking YouTube. So again, if you got a problem with my panel, if you feel like you be disrespected, if you feel like you can't say what you need to say, don't come over here. It's just that simple. I can't understand why niggas keep going where they not welcome. I don't understand that. What's up, K Money?
What's good with you? You can hear me?
What up? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I wasn't on that channel. I was on Jab Queen channel.
Oh, you,
Just want to clear, huh?
I seen a K Money last night, I think. But if it ain't you, that's cool. That's cool. I don't want
Nah,
these niggas on my channel, bro.
I'll be over there sometimes, but I get what you're saying. Basically, like when I'm over there and you over there, I'll be the one that giving you a shout out, like "What up, 2 cents?" And it seemed like it'd be the Henny Clan versus us. It's a
Yeah,
bunch of Shakorians over there.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all want to be divisive and do all that, y'all do that. Stay over there with that. And shout out to Frequent. He now has a platform for all bitch ass niggas to go to. If you want to cry and whine, you can go over to Frequent's panel. He's accepting of all bitch ass niggas. Y'all can go over there. Y'all can lie. Y'all can cry. Y'all can whine. Y'all can complain. Y'all can talk about Tank for 6 hours. Go over there and do that. Do not come to if you come over here, if you're not already blocked, you will be blocked. It's just that simple. I don't understand why. Okay, would you go somewhere where people keep disrespecting you? Would you keep going back?
Nah, hell no. Hell
Right?
no.
So you go to get disrespected so y'all can have a bitch ass niggas meetup group over there at Flyer Frequent, so y'all Frequent Flyer channel, so y'all can cry about it. I don't rock like that. I don't play like that. So don't come to my channel. I wasn't joking on Frequent Panel when I said it, and I'm not joking now.
Facts,
I'm not
facts. You gotta
playing. Like,
stand on
just don't
business.
come. Yeah, don't come over here, bro. Because I don't disrespect people. And first of all, let me say this: I'm a woman on this internet in a male-dominated boxing space. Nobody has experienced more disrespect on this internet than me. Nobody has experienced more disrespect on this internet than me. I do not sit up here and cry about it every single day. I don't. I really don't. So that's my my public service announcement. All you bitch ass niggas, stay away from my panel. Stay away from my channel. If you see me on a panel, don't talk to me if you can't be respectful, because I'm gonna give you that same energy back. Don't disrespect me, and then when I come back at you, you want to cry about what I'm saying. No, we're not doing that. You come at me crazy, you're gonna get that back. That's just how this works. So to solve all of those problems, I'm just gonna block you. Don't come back since you can't stop coming where you're disrespected. I'm just gonna stop you from coming, and that's the bottom line. But what do you think about what I just said about all these belts being vacant at 135 and not Shakur back campaigning at 135?
See, I'm confused about it because I thought Abdullah was still the champion at 135, and I thought Cepeda was now the WBC champion at 135.
Oh yeah, Zapata. Let me write that down. Zapata did just win the belt. Okay, so
Yeah,
Zapata.
yeah.
Okay, so it's one belt. Abdullah
That's
is and the
that's
IBF and
what
the WBA I think is vacant.
that's why I said that's why I said two belts in the comments. The
Okay, so it's two
IBF
vacant belts.
and the WBA. Because Kid Austin was supposed to fight for the WBA belt probably around like October this year. And Raymond Matias, I guess he moving up to 140.
I don't think Shakur fighting for no belts anyway because he over there as Ufa. So that's wishful thinking.
Man, Shakur ain't trying to fight nobody. He just down running his mouth, rambling and tweeting and shit. That shit aggravating.
Like I talk about this because I'm a content creator and it's a hot topic. But as a
Yeah,
fan, I'm over it, bro. Like I don't care if I ever see these niggas fight again. To be honest, I could never see Shakur fight again, and I'll be okay.
I feel the same way.
Now, Devin, I fucks with Devin. I like Devin. I like watching his fights. He put on decent fights. They're pretty entertaining.
and,
But
and he got
Shakur,
heart.
now I don't measure how good you get your ass whooped is hard. That's not hard to me personally. Like people take a good ass whooping, they're like, oh, he got heart. No, if you was able to overcome it ass whooping and still win, you would have heart to me.
Right.
But getting knocked down and getting back up, to me, that's not really hard. But that's just my like personal opinion. I get what people say when they say he got heart. Let's see what
I
Shakur
just
talking about. Oh,
all
go
right, let's
ahead.
hear it.
All right,
You
let's
go
hear it.
ahead.
Let's hear it.
But Cole, you owe him a fight. As a boxing pundit, I gotta say that because you told him if you fight Savage, you get the fight. You owe him a fight.
I would love to fight him. I just want my credit for when I beat him. That's all I ask. Like
What is up with this thing where people say, oh, if I fight him, I won't get credit? Do they run that do they run that I won't get credit for a fight? Do they run those fights through that filter every fight they have? Or is he just saying that because it's Oshaki? And why does he think he won't get credit for Oshaki?
Well, from my opinion, Shakur only say this because he don't want to run that fade with the tough fighters. So he gonna always use that little narrative. Like, let's be honest, because Rayo and him just went back and forth with Sweeten or whatever. He said, I respect you as a fighter, but he's saying, like, what I'm gonna get out of this. Like, what you mean what you gonna get out of this? He just knocked the dude out twice, that the dude that you ran from all 12 rounds. So I'm confused. Like, who the hell do he want to fight? And then he bringing Boots into this shit.
Why he always got so many stipulations and jump through hoops and beat this person? Like, what? Like, I hate to say this. Believe me, I do. But Bill Haney is right. This nigga's a matchmaker. This nigga's a
No doubt.
matchmaker. You trying to match everybody else up with fights? Why?
I would love to fight the guy. I just want my credit. You give me my credit, and I'm cool with it.
But so to you,
You can never trust a person with a hat on and a shirt off inside their house. What are you doing?
Dude, that's gonna happen though. That's gonna happen.
Once again, if I get my credit, if I fight him right now and he comes up to 135, after y'all see me in the ring with him and y'all said I'm a lot bigger than him, right?
Yeah.
If I fight him right now, are y'all going to say he's a 30-pounder?
Shakur, did you take all of these things into consideration before you gave him stipulations in order to fight you? Or did you just make this up after he beat Ford?
Like, why
Yeah,
hop in the
niggas-
ring if you ain't gonna fight him?
Why hop in the ring if you felt like you weren't gonna get credit? Why even entertain it? Why you weren't like, hell nah, he too small? You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have been like, no from the jump.
He clout chasing.
And then, you know what's crazy is like, Shock said, I'll fight you at 130, 135, or 140. So Shock not even saying he's small or nothing. And if Shocky wants to move up and fight you, why do these guys never give fighters opportunities? Why is everybody supposed to? T.O. didn't have to give Shakur an opportunity at 140 pounds.
Right.
Why can't you give Shock an opportunity at 135? Why can't you let Shock dare to be great? Why can't you do that?
You can't avoid that. They're going to say that. They're going to say that.
I can avoid it. If he went up to 135 and proved himself, he's no longer a 35. I mean, a 30-pounder. He will be a 35-pounder. That will make a lot of sense.
He's already fought.
But what's prove itself? Like, get the belt, or
all
what
he had to do was get in that
Najee don't know what this nigga talking about either. And this is guy.
position that Lamont Roach is in tomorrow. Lamont Roach is in a position to be able to fight me next with no problem.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. But y'all got to fight, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he wilding. He wilding.
This is what Shakur Stevenson said to it says, Rayo Valenzuela said, calling Roach the best 135-pounder after a draw with Pitbull is wild. I beat Pitbull, and I'm coming off a KO win over De Los Santos. If you really want to prove who's the best, let's fight. Here goes Shakur. I understand you want a big payday, G. I respect it. Once again, I would take you more serious if Gary didn't beat the dog shit out of you. What does Gary beating him have to do with anything? What you see what I'm saying? It's like styles make fights, one, and people lose fights. You don't get to keep trying to bring that up and use it like, oh, Gary beat you. But he beat Pitbull, like he just said. And he beat De Los Santos.
Can't win
He
every
says,
fight.
did you win a round? And he says, and De Los Santos didn't fight more than one round in 3 years. I was not impressed. You seen when he was active, he knocked your head off. Now, when people make these kind of critiques and things about Shakur, people say you hate Shakur, you don't like Shakur, you hating. Is Shakur hating?
Man, nobody ain't hating on that man. He just ain't fighting nobody. He doing more tweeting than fighting. And everybody still give him all this praise because he beat T.O. Okay, we give you your flowers for that shit, but it doesn't stop there. You got to keep fighting the best fighters.
He said, you can hold my towels for my next fight, champ. That's the closest you'll get to greatness. So it's okay for Shakur Stevenson to act like this and talk to other fighters like this. Let me screenshot this. But as soon as you say any type of criticism about Shakur, you hating and you don't like him. Screenshot this whole thing.
Shakur fans trying to protect him, that's all.
Shit don't make no sense.
Really.
Ramon say this is proof that Shakur is worried about his zero. Y'all make sure y'all punch that like button.
You want to be like Floyd?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, so that's another topic too. It's like, Bill's kind of mad. He went on live with Shakur. He kind of tight just the fact that he feels like, you set your boy, your brother on a dummy mission for nothing. And he kind of making it seem like why are you playing around so much? Like, we were trying to negotiate with you. Then you telling us that, you got to go drop the belt and fight your brother. Or no, if you don't drop your belt, you got to fight your brother. So now it's like it's putting them in a predicament that's like, after you just did this, why should I even drop my belt right now?
No. That's the thing. He shouldn't have to drop the belt.
because Shakur can petition that he's a 140 pounder moving up to fight for the 147 pound championship, and they still fighting in the welterweight division, still fighting at 144. That's still welterweight, so he's still going over the limit of his championship to pursue another championship, and I think the WBO should honor that. No way Devin Haney should have to give his title up just to have a great match with Shakur Stevenson. That's disrespectful and wrong. It don't make no sense.
Those are facts. Those
How
are
is it
facts.
disrespectful and wrong though? How many people have we seen sanctioning bodies stripped because they go into different weight classes to fight fights? Jermell Charlo, didn't he lose all of his belts to go fight Canelo?
I thought he lost him after he fought him.
I mean, he lost him because he went to go. I mean, they took him soon as he stepped in the ring. So I guess they took him before he fought him.
Damn.
But my point is, he had to get stripped of all of his belts before he went up and took that fight. Now, it's like they're trying to run the sanctioning bodies, and y'all not gonna do that. Y'all are not gonna try to tell and manipulate what sanctioning bodies are doing. Are they corrupt? Do they do this and show favoritism? They do all of that, but y'all don't have the power to tell them what to do.
And like I say, you got to respect the fighter that's holding the title. He's the one making the championship, not DAZN or any other of them. They ain't making the championship. It's Devin Haney's making the championship. So if Devin Haney is doing the best for a career, he's still repping the WBO. Wherever he goes,
he ain't profitable enough for that. That's another thing people don't want to say. Devin's not profitable enough to get these concessions from these sanctioning bodies. They may do it, they might not. We got 30 people in the building. Push the like button. I'm only gonna be on here till 11.
He's repping the WBO. Y'all want y'all whatever it is, your sanctioning fee, I'm gonna pay it. Other than that, just be quiet. That shit don't matter. I'm the champion. I'm holding the title. That's what counts. That shit don't matter. As long as I give you your 3%, that shit don't matter. You a boxing organization. You're not the promoter. You're not the manager. You're not none of that. You just a boxing organization, one of the nationally or world.
I'm just a boxing organization. But if I don't sanction the event, do you get paid? I'm just a boxing organization, but if I don't sanction the event, you don't get paid. What? I'm just a boxing organization.
Hey, 2 Cents, I got a question.
Uh-huh.
Do you think Keyshawn really won that fight with Devin, or you think Shakur just sent him on a dummy mission, even though he his own man?
I think they running some type of play, Kay. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm unclear what it is, but for this to be so public for so long is making me feel like it's not genuine or authentic.
Sound like a circus act to me. This shit is crazy.
Yeah. It sounds like, I'm not sure. Some people were saying Keyshawn may be trying to get dropped by Top Rank so he can go to Zuffa, or maybe Zuffa bought out his contract. I'm not sure. Once this ends, we'll see. We'll be able to see what the play was. I'm trying to figure it out in my head, but I just can't. I can't see what it is yet. We'll see how things keep going. But I've also heard that it's a lot of people in Keyshawn's corner that are advising him the wrong way. So I don't know, Kate. Is this a very weird situation? You would think that making a fight between 2 pound-for-pound fighters, the top fighters, the fighters that don't duck smoke, that'll fight anybody, that they've been saying this about this whole time, you would think that it would be easier to make a fight between Devin and Shakur. You would think that 2 pound-for-pound fighters wouldn't be arguing over 3 pounds. You would think that Keyshawn Davis would take a shot and an opportunity and a big payday against Devin Haney to become a champion at 140 pounds. People say, oh, well, it's because Keyshawn don't want to lose. Keyshawn is 15 fights in. He's very early in his career. Devin Haney is a undisputed champion, 2-division champion. He didn't get a belt at 140. 2-division champion. And if you lose to him, then so what? I don't think that would have been no knock on Keyshawn or his stock. Matter of fact, I think it would have raised Keyshawn's stock. We have to act like that. We have to act like that a loss automatically just lowers somebody's stock. We've seen several situations where people fought people, and then the stock has been raised. Like, look at Zepeda. Zepeda fought Shakur. Now everybody was, oh, Zepeda good. Zepeda did. His stock was raised because he lost to Shakur. And then he went forward to beat Roach, and now he's a champion. Now Zepeda's that guy. Everybody's mentioning Zepeda. Everybody is, he all on Twitter. Oh, what's next for Zepeda? I want him to fight this and fight Abdullah, do this, do that, do that. Nobody was really talking about Zepeda before he fought Shakur, lost to Shakur. Isaiah, what up, Isaiah?
What's going on? Salute. You right. Nobody was calling for Zepeda. As a matter of fact, if I remember, everybody was upset that he got a title shot. Everybody kept saying, oh, how come Zepeda got a title shot? He just lost to Shakur. And now
Devin did get the belt at 1. He did beat Regis at 140. So Devin, a undisputed 3-division champion. Yeah. How is that a knock on Keyshawn if he lose? My bad, Isaiah. Go ahead.
No, you good. But you know what? It's crazy because over the past 48 hours, I jump on X, and man, it's looking crazy. I'm seeing videos surfacing of Shakur talking about he don't gotta fight this guy, and then I'm seeing Coach Dorsett trying to justify why Keyshawn didn't take the fight. But what I don't understand is why would Keyshawn talk like that and then just like do this? But I'm not surprised because it took him about a month to come out and give a statement for the little backstage brawl he did with Albright. So I'm not surprised. And at the end of the day, I feel like this is going to sound crazy, but I feel like Shakur is ruining the sport as a boxer because he's good. We know he's good. But the problem with that is he's not fighting his contemporaries, the guys that he should be fighting right now. Instead, he wants to be buddy-buddy with these dudes. So I feel like him sending all these people, Roach, we just seen Roach lose, and supposedly he was the top dude at 35 when he only fought, I think, once. And then he moved up to 40 to fight Pitbull. So I don't know. I just think Keyshawn, with this move, it's a bad move. I feel like they about to shelf him. Yeah, I know he's ranked number 7 on the WBO, so there's no doubt in my mind what's going to happen, and I don't know what's going to happen to him. I'm really disappointed in his actions.
Contract, Isaiah. I heard Zuffa bought his contract. I don't know how true that is, but it's a
rumor. Man, well, if it's true, I think that's a big disappointment because why would you talk the talk, say you could beat Devin, and then it's time? I feel like they kind of forced Devin into the fight, and Devin said, you know what? Fuck it, another Brian Norman moment. And I was picking Devin to beat Keyshawn due to his mental not being stable. And do I believe Keyshawn can beat Devin 100%? But he's got to come in and really be him and not listen to the antics and fall short. But I mean, that's what a lot of these guys do. And the only thing I got to give Devin Haney credit is that he's very disciplined, and we've never seen him miss weight, and we've seen him, get into these fights. Now we're looking at him get into these fights where they might be forced, but he's taking them. I didn't think he was going to take the Brian Norman fight, and I didn't think he was going to take the Keyshawn fight either.
Nobody is forcing Bill and Devin to do anything. And I was telling people that during the Norman fight. Nobody is forcing Bill to do anything. He's in my opinion, he's way too smart for that. Like, Bill sit on here and cap and lie on the internet and do all that. But you got to give Bill his credit. Nobody's forcing Bill to do anything. That's not happening. He may make it look that way so he can get more recognition and notoriety for what he's doing. Nobody forcing Bill to do nothing. Like, let's be for real. They're not. Bill is doing his thing. He's very good at what he do. Don't get me wrong.
He knows how to control the media really
and
when
I say shit like Bill's, we need to reevaluate Bill as a manager. I'm just being facetious because I'm like, look at all these fights Bill been negotiating and they not going through. Yeah. Clearly he's doing that on purpose, in my opinion.
Nah, it's a fact. And you know what? People don't want to agree. People don't want to agree and be honest, but it's the truth. I mean, look at this already the third failed negotiation.
Right. But this time it's not his fault.
Allegedly. Yeah, this time it's not his fault, but I feel like they could have prevented it because how do you have $30 million for somebody else, but you can't even give this dude what he wants? And it's kind of like, if you really got a company like you say you do, so why not bet on yourself? Why not bid on the fight if you know it's gonna do good? And if I'm being honest, I feel like that would have been Devin's second biggest fight because one, everyone tuned in to the Brian Norman the day of because we thought that Brian Norman was gonna beat him.
No, y'all thought that. I didn't think that.
Yeah, I didn't think that either. I had I had Devin beating Brian Norman due to experience. But I feel like Keyshawn is not mentally stable and he's not mentally ready. You know, I know a lot of people will say that Keyshawn could beat him, this, that, and the third. Well, now I got to see it because Keyshawn has turned into this fighter where do we start to believe him, or you know what I mean? Like he could say he wants to fight this guy, but I don't think, you know, I don't believe him anymore, and I feel like Keyshawn needs to work his way back up. I would like to see Devin and Hitchens, but realistically, it's not going to happen because, you know, Zuffa don't have the WBO promoter license. So, but nah, you're right, 2 cents. You're right. You cooking right now.
Yeah, so let's finish this video because we're gonna talk all day about that.
Shakur, the way Devin Haney should have to give his title up just to have a great match with Shakur Stevenson. That's disrespectful and wrong. It don't make no sense. And like I say, you got to respect the fighter that's holding the title. He's the one making the championship, not DAZN or any other of them. They ain't making the championship. It's Devin Haney's making the championship. So if Devin Haney is doing the best for a career, he's still repping the WBO. Wherever he goes, he's repping the WBO. Y'all want whatever it is, your sanctioning fee, I'm gonna pay it. Other than that, just be quiet. That shit don't matter. I'm the champion. I'm holding the title. That's what count. That shit don't matter. As long as I give you your 3%, that shit don't matter. You a boxing organization. You're not the promoter. You're not the manager. You're not none of that. You just a boxing organization, one of the nationally or world syndicated organizations, and that's it. I'm gonna pay you, and that's it. You know, he's fighting a worthy challenger, a fellow WBO champion at that. Come on. All right.
Yeah, but I mean the rules is 147 pounds. I don't know if you can bust out a catch weight.
That's the limit. That's the limit.
Right.
That's the limit. They can fight in between. They can fight between any limit. They can fight in between that, from between 141 and 147. They can fight in between that. Anything over there.
That shit not a big, like, they may make the concession, but y'all don't got no power like that, bro, to be trying to tell the sanctioning bodies what you gonna do, what they need to do. Y'all not profitable enough for that. This is a business and a political game we playing right now. What do you do for the sanctioning bodies for them to make any type of concessions for you? What is it that you do?
2 cents.
Y'all play around with belts, y'all hold belts and do all this other crazy shit. Y'all talk shit about the WBC. Y'all got all this shit. Well, Devin them don't do that. But Shakur went to war with sanctioning bodies. What's up, Kadir?
Yo,
what's
2
up,
cents.
What's
up?
What's up with everybody? That's how I think it's fake, because they know some of the shit they doing, they can't do. That's how I see it's fugazi, honestly. Like, it's just whatever it is they're trying to do is just to keep us distracted from the bullshit that they about to do. That's what I'm seeing. I mean, because you can't do all the shit that you're trying to do anyway. So, I don't know.
Yo, 2 cents.
What's up?
I'm about to head to the gym. Just want to show some love and salute to everybody in the chats.
I appreciate you. I rinsed you up, okay?
Gym flow too. I'm in the gym with you. Let's go.
All right, bet, fam.
You're doing 30,000 push-ups today.
It's halftime. I just did 1,000. I did 1,050.
Hey, do you be getting injured?
What? Nah, I don't get injured.
I was watching something, they were saying the people that do all those calisthenics and stuff, they be getting injured, all the pull-ups and all that shit.
No, I don't do it every day.
Oh, you don't do it every day? Oh,
no.
I ain't gonna lie, Kadir. I stopped my circuit. I did it for like 2 weeks, and then I just fell off.
It be like that.
What's up, Boxing Hacker?
What's up? I'm just joining the stream right now. I don't even know what y'all talking about, but yeah, get back on your circus, 2 cents. Stop quitting.
We just, I know, right?
Hacker, are trolling.
You can't quit. How you gonna tell your sons, hey, y'all train hard and you quit your circuit? You can't do that.
Hey, I don't have to fight.
Exactly.
I'm not in the room.
You gotta lead by example, though.
I'm not an 18-year-old. I'm not an 18-year-old teenage boy. So no, but I do work out. I do work out, but I just stopped doing the circuit. And my kids been watching me work out my whole life. Trust me, they know what's up.
Oh, okay.
They
They
know
know you
what's
get
up.
down. They know
Yeah,
you
they
get
know I get
active.
down. Yeah, they know what's up. I really know
Okay.
what's up. Boxing Hacker, what's up with your buddies over there at Johnson Bounce Central? I had to block them there, all of them.
Why? What happened?
Man, them niggas was over there lying on me, Boxing Hacker. I had
They
to
were
cuss
lying
out
on you.
Rude and FaZe. It was crazy over there.
Wait. They were. What they lie? What they say?
Frequent talking about I used to always kick him off my panel and all this other stuff. And I was like, Frequent, the only time you get kicked off my panel is for talking over people. He like,
No,
no, you talking me. I said, go find the
but
proof.
but I will say this too, Sen. Sometimes you kick off them, but the other people that do talk over people, you don't kick them off though. Some people you kick off, some people you don't. I'll call you out on that one.
Well,
You know.
because the people that routinely disrupt my shit get kicked off. But this is the thing. I told them yesterday,
Yeah, what's
don't
up?
come to my show. Don't come to my platform. It's just that you see how easily that's fixed? Don't come to my platform. Simple, problem solved.
I mean, I think they still rock with you. You're the first lady of Hanos, remember?
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not. Not after yesterday for sure. Them niggas is blocked over here. Don't come to my panel, bro.
Don't do that too, Sen.
No. They was out of line, Flyer. I mean, Frequent. I keep calling you Flyer and Frequent.
Boxing
Boxing
Hacker.
Hacker, they was out of line,
Yeah.
Boxing Hacker. For my panel, how I
Yeah.
let people rock out, how I let people say what they say. I tell people no time, people out in the chat, for them to act like that with me and respond and accuse me and say I do all of this shit, you not coming back over here. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
I
I
understand.
don't rock with that. I don't rock like that. Don't do that. Don't lie on me like that.
Yeah,
Let's
I mean, I
see.
wasn't there, so I can't really vouch for them like that to say what happened.
You can
but-
listen to the replay though. I'll play some clips. Don't worry. Now Tank can't beat Zepeda. That might be a decent fight, but people gotta understand, Zepeda throwing all those punches, that shit gonna get him countered, in my opinion.
Maybe, but then
Tank
it's,
is a better
I think
boxer than
I
Lamont.
think
though.
that's a bad style matchup for Zepeda.
it
Tank is a
can
way
be
better
and it
boxer
can't
than
be.
Lamont.
I don't know, man. I think
this
Tank has better
guy-
footwork than Lamar Roach. You know,
Does-
I don't think Lamar Roach is really a boxer like that. I feel like he's more of a puncher.
He's not a
Like-
boxer, Boxing Hacker. That's what I was trying to tell y'all before he fought Pitbull.
Yeah,
Everybody's like,
his
he's gonna
footwork,
box and
his
move and
footwork
fight off the
trash,
back
boy.
foot.
Yeah,
I'm like, no,
I think
he's
he's a puncher. You know,
He's
Well,
not.
shit, you know what he need? Remember when Bam was fighting? I forgot Bam last fight, but he was like moving and pivoting. Lamont need that in his game. He be stuck in mud in the ring. What? Like,
yeah, he be
not
going forward
moving.
like he be going forward a lot.
Yeah.
And then
You don't be working
you know
no
the
angle.
problem is that, you know, like he was fighting somebody with such a high work rate. Like his style works like somebody like Tank who has like a low work rate, right? But like somebody with that high work rate, like you really gotta keep up, and he couldn't keep up. That's really just what it was. And if you
Yeah,
ain't moving, if all you do is moving forward, that's a problem.
What I do notice with that higher work rate, you gotta be in shape because it's going to exhaust you mentally. It's like when you feel somebody all that pressure, like you gotta be able to. You're gonna get tired.
You gotta
mentally.
be. Your mental gotta be in shape. It's like
Yeah.
when you take a
Like-
test. Let's say you take a test like an LSAT or a SAT. You
Mhm.
have to practice and you have to like train your brain mentally to focus that long. You get what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
can't
because
just
you-
go take the test.
Yeah, it's like that Frank Martin fight. I think he got like when he was fighting Frank fought Tank, he got tired mentally because he knew like if I blink, I'm getting sent home. So like I feel like when you feel pressure, whereas you going against a knockout artist or somebody that's gonna keep relentless pressure, that's gonna tire you out.
Yeah,
It's gonna
I
drain
mean-
you. It's gonna drain you.
But the thing about like somebody like Zepeda, somebody like Benavidez, they have awkward oxygen. Like Benavidez too. He'll go 0 to 100 like all 12 rounds. You know, like their stamina is crazy. You know, so like they're a little bit different.
Because
Like, I
they've
don't know.
always fought like that. They've always fought like that. They got very
Yeah.
good punch stamina, punch conditioning. Like it's
Oh,
so
yeah.
many things you have to condition in boxing. You gotta have a basic foundation of conditioning. Then you gotta have
A high motor.
punch.
You gotta have a high
You gotta
motor.
have a punch stamina. You gotta be able to mentally focus and be able to focus for 3 rounds. And I see it with my son. It's like you'll be doing it, you'll be good, and then a couple rounds later, it's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what are
And
you
he's
doing?
tired.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
like,
you
and it's not him physically because he's in shape. He runs 7-minute miles. He averages 7-minute miles when he's running
Yeah.
5 miles. His conditioning is up, but we got to work on his punch stamina. We got to work on his mental conditioning. You got to work on taking punches, being able to take punches, and you know what I'm saying. It's a lot.
You gotta be relaxed. The problem is you have to be so like. I'll give you a thing, right? Tucson, your son right now probably gets more tired in fights than he does in sparring, right?
No, it's
Similar?
not that he gets tired in fights. It's his mental. It's like mental lapses.
Yeah.
Can I compare
But
it
you
to
know what's
something just
interesting? What's interesting about that whole scenario, right? In sparring, you wear 16-ounce gloves, right? In the amateur fight, you probably wear like 12 ounces, 12, 14 ounces,
I think
right?
it's 10.
Yeah, or 10,
They
yeah.
fight at 10. Yeah.
So for open, you fight 10, right? So like, even though you're wearing the lesser weight gloves and shorter time limit, you get more tired because you're so nervous.
And
Like,
the
it's just
adrenaline.
yeah, that adrenaline rush is tough. Yeah. So if you learn to control your emotions, that'll increase your stamina a lot. Like, be very relaxed while being like focused. You know, that's what really does it for you. You know, that whole stiffness and being nervous gets you tired.
Boxing Hacker Savage both said, after yesterday, I come to appreciate the respect Boxing Hacker have to not get out of character when shit goes sideways.
Damn.
Shout out to Savage Bo.
I was at work yesterday. What happened? I seen the little thing.
I don't know what happened, bro. I'm glad.
I take one day off and people acting a fool. I take one day off, people acting a fool.
Yeah, you can't. Hey, it go down. Y'all see Conor Ben looking like Sonic the Hedgehog?
Looking like Spider-Man.
Oh man, Conor. I don't know, man. Conor. I don't know if he can beat Ryan though. That's the problem, Conor, man.
I think the weight. He's not finna beat Ryan at 147. Like he's been at 160 and all that. Like that's gonna affect him. I feel like.
And the way he throws his shots, like he looks really good in the gym, but then he be exaggerating his punches. He gotta learn how to just like box, you know.
He's a brawler though. Conor Ben never been a boxer.
Yeah. He can punch. It looks cool in the gym, but that shit don't be working right in the ring that much. It do work against certain fighters, but I feel like somebody of high level might not work because you gotta know how to shorten up those rotating shots of his, you know, and know how to he shoots at like the reason why he lost to Chris Eubanks that first time is because he was fighting the same rate throughout the whole fight. You gotta like switch that shit up, you know. Yeah, he can't be.
Chris Eubanks was not. I mean, Chris Eubanks. I mean, Conor Ben is trash, bro. I feel like they forced him on us.
I would do all that.
No, I wasn't ready for that. You know, I was looking
so
for the
just
straight
because Conor Ben outboxed Drake,
you know, but from round one, I said, Tim, look at his movement, look at his footwork, his distance, his range, his angles, you know, his feints, his jabbing, you know, his counter ability. His punch placement, just how he was controlling the fight. You know, I told him earlier, I said, man, it's going to be a bad night. You know, then Tim, as he said, once he start going to the body, you're going to see a different change. And then when he start going to the body, I looked at Sean, I said, here he comes. He caught me off.
Now, when I said Zepeda was a different fighter, I got called all kind of names, right? But Terrence, y'all man crush, just said the same thing I said. Boxing Hacker. You disagree with Terrence too?
Yeah, I thought he was the same fighter. I disagree. I don't think he's that different.
Damn, I mean it is Man Crush Monday, so you gotta let Hacker slide with the Bud Love because it's his MCM.
I'm gonna let him have it.
Today's MCM, so.
I thought Zepeda was the same thing. I think the difference was that, you know, like here's the thing too, saying like how can I describe it? Like certain fighters you can look at against and certain fighters you can't. You know, that's just what it really is. You know, it's not like he did anything that he fights.
He definitely did a lot more different.
That's because he could do it on Lamont Roach because Lamont Roach was just there.
No, because with Shakur was on the ropes and Shakur was getting hit a lot more than Roach.
Right, but Shakur was also
in the Zepeda fight. I saw Zepeda kind of hold back a little bit and not throw the same output that he did with Shakur. He still threw a good as many punches, but not like crazy like that. I feel like that's what he trained for. I feel like Zepeda trained to throw less punches, but still keep that output.
Yeah.
And if he has to, he's gonna smother him in some parts, which we did see. The Shakur fight, I felt like he just came out round one. And he had his moments for sure. But I felt like, Shakur got the best of him. Roach, he looked like shit. I'm gonna be honest. He didn't look so good. I think it was him going up to 40, coming down to 35. Because he looked little to me. I don't know. It might just be me. But he looked small. He didn't look big like how he normally looks for his previous fights. And correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just what I seen.
I've always said Roach is small.
Let me say this real quick, y'all. If you're listening and you have not subscribed, make sure you punch the subscribe button. It's too many people coming back and listening to my show and not subscribing. Why? Punch the subscribe button. I see y'all returning viewers. If you're new here, punch the subscribe button. Whether you agree or disagree with my opinions, that's what this platform is for. It's for everybody to come with their own different opinions and for us to discuss it on the panel. So make sure you punch the subscribe button if you haven't already. Go ahead, Joe.
So here's the difference, right? Like Shakur, when he fought Zepeda, he was always stepping back, like one step back, one step back. What that did was, because Zepeda has to be at a certain range to like let off all those punches. A lot of times he has to push the person to the ropes. If you remember in the Shakur fight, whenever he was to the ropes, that's when he really tried to open. But when they're in the middle, he couldn't really do that because he was always just slightly out of range. Versus
Toussaint, go back up and play that video, the one of Shakur crying.
Yeah, I see him before.
Yeah, play that one, because I know Hacker's glazing right now, but I'm gonna let you slide, Hacker. It's MCM.
Out our bluff, and now I gotta go fight Rayo at Zuffa and get knocked the fuck out. Please, Dev, come down to 144.
Funny.
Yeah. But Lamont Roach wasn't like creating that distance that
Lamont Roach didn't do
have that defense either,
what he normally does. He likes to counter with you. He looked a bit slow to me. It looked like he just was tired from the jump. I don't know if it was the weight cut. Hacker, he looked little, and you better not be saying that he didn't.
Pause, but I always say he was a smaller guy.
It's crazy because you never say pause or nothing for Shakur or Bud, so I don't know why you saying pause, bro. That's crazy. I get it, bro. It's MCM, but you don't got to be so crazy right now. It's cool, bro.
Hold on. No, I've been, because people always say like Lamont Roach is huge, like he was a
no, bro. He was. What do you mean?
He wasn't. No.
So when he fought,
the two players that people keep saying they're big are not that big. Shakur's not that big. Lamont Roach is not that big.
Shakur is very big, bro. Shakur is the same
tomorrow, bro.
No,
I promise you, he'll make 135
All right,
tomorrow.
check this out. Breaking news. Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury likely headed to New York. I've been watching some of the, I don't know if y'all seen when I showed the dude during the interview about the from the UK, and he was like, American boxing is dead, all the stupid shit he was saying. But they're really upset that they're having Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua in America. They really want this fight in the UK. And honestly, I don't know why they're doing it in America, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's weird. They should do it in the UK.
Please come down to 144, Dev. Nah, that shit got me crying.
There's probably more money in America, but
Shakur said, yo, champ, I see why you didn't want that belt at 135. It makes sense now. Shock says, man, shut your goofy, scary ass up and let's get active. All that trolling ain't gonna cut it. Jump in the field, my G. Show us what that tough shit about. Shakur Stevenson responds, your day coming, and I can't wait to troll you on this motherfucker when it do. Sit safe at 130 like I told you before and keep clout chasing my name. It'll make the day so much more special. I think I wrote underneath this post like, Shakur, just stop, please, bro. Just let's let it go.
Shit, yo, you seen that the Najee video where he was making himself look horrible?
We watched a couple of clips from that. It's a bunch of clips up here. We watched like
he was looking real bad because I mean, look, Shakur definitely got skills. We know he got skills, but the problem is he talks too much. He should have never told Shock, or he should have never told Ray, yo, Ray, don't worry. He ain't getting a chance. He ain't getting an opportunity to fight me. He got to beat you first. That WBC shit, do not move me. He said that. And now all of a sudden he jump on Najee and he like, I don't gotta fight this guy. Like, you can't be doing stuff like that. And it's kind of like, I get it. Like, you think just because you at Zuffa, you hot shit now. But let's be honest. It doesn't matter if you're at Zuffa, if you're at Top Rank, if you're at Matchroom, if you're at PBC. It doesn't matter. Now the zone we're watching. You know what I noticed last night, 2 cents?
What's that?
Is actually, no, not last night. Saturday, the fight of Zepeda. I think, who's Zepeda signed with? He's with Top Rank, right? Or no, he's with Golden Boy, right?
Golden Boy, he's with Oscar.
And then Raymond Murataya, he's a Top Rank.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I thought it was pretty cool because it was a Top Rank / Golden Boy event on TNT, which I thought was really cool. So now these fighters can't say, they definitely can't say, oh, these guys, we can't make the fights, because we just witnessed it on Saturday. It was on TNT broadcast, and I noticed that Bud and what's his name, Egghead Bradley, they are the new commentators for the TNT DAZN shit. So that tells me that, you know, any fight can happen now. So these guys can't really say, oh, the fight can't happen because of this promoter. But we just seen on Saturday, it was a Top Rank Golden Boy event, and it was a really good event. You know, I think I told you 2 cents that Top Rank events, sometimes they boring. And then you told me that's how they've always been. I thought this was a great event on Saturday. Like, I didn't sleep. I mean, the Conwell shit was kind of boring, I'm going to be honest. But other than that, it was cool. So these guys could fight now.
He was one of their better cards. What's up, Mr. Greg? We just talking about Shakur and we just talking about random stuff because I'm doing my prep that I do for my shows. I just decided to come live and do it with the people.
I want to fight him.
Make sure y'all join members only because I'm gonna start doing these lives, but it'll be just for the members. This is why they don't like Devin Haney. The all-time greats know and see he's the chosen one of this era. So only the all-time greats can see he's the chosen one.
Nah, they sounding crazy.
You don't have to tell people he's the chosen. You don't have to say that. People will see that. You don't have to say that.
That should build burner account.
Devin's got the glow.
See, even Bud is admitting that Shakur didn't fight the same Zepeda. Let me play y'all this debate or discussion or whatever you want to call it I had on Frequent's panel about this topic. Let's check that out. I got about 10 minutes on here. We're gonna spend the last 10 minutes listening to Johnson Bounce Central real quick.
Yo, Hacker, you already prayed to Bud?
I don't play nobody, man.
I'm just making sure.
Nice though.
I
don't do the group thing. What I tell you about this so please don't refer to that's listen, let me clear this for y'all one more time, okay?
Hey, I'm Big Supreme now.
I don't do the group thing.
What I tell you about this
so please don't refer to that's what y'all think. I don't do that. So I don't do the group thing.
Hey, where Lil Supreme at?
I got my own thoughts.
It's Lance Puggsmeyer.
Hey, where Lil Supreme?
What I tell you about this baseball game, Ray? You're about to see. You're about to see. Oh man,
you can't put a game.
Oh no, they better shut your shit down right away.
Oh man.
Let me look it up. Hold on.
I'm trying to find it.
No, I think Zepeda should fight whoever Roach was supposed to fight. And Shakur was out there telling, he was telling Roach to handle his business with Zepeda.
So,
him and so they could rumble. So I think Zepeda should get. Yeah, I think he earned his right. He earned his right. He earned his right to fight Shakur. He earned his right to fight Shakur. He got past. He beat the person that Shakur was trying to fight. So fight him.
That's not how that works, bro.
Why not?
Now they calling for a rematch with Zepeda and Shakur for whatever reason. It doesn't make any sense. But let's listen.
Tusa, did you realize that? Do you realize that Lamar Roach lost to two of Shakur's opponents? Isn't that interesting? Both people that
he lost in a shitty fashion. So why would Shakur say that
he lost
Lamar Roach is the top guy at 35 when he only had one fight at 35?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, he beat two people that Shakur beat. That's interesting. Well,
he barely lost to Jamel Herring. People talking like that fight was just like it wasn't a close.
Yeah, it was close.
That was a close fight.
Yeah, it was a close fight.
He earned the right to passage to fight him again. He got a belt right now.
frequent. That's not how this works, first of all. And second of all, there's no reason for Shakur and Zepeda to rematch. Rematch on what grounds?
On the grounds that it's a unification. Or I could tell you a whole lot of reasons. It's a unification.
Shakur doesn't want the WBC belt.
Shakur doesn't have a belt, Flyer.
Yeah, at 135, he don't have a belt, dude. What are you talking about?
Wait, Shakur don't got a belt at 135. He do. He got the WBO.
He got.
What are y'all talking
He
about?
got WBO at 140.
He's at 140.
Oh yeah, he do. I forgot that fight was at 135. Yeah.
I need you to focus.
Shakur, Shakur talking about going back. Wait, but Shakur talking about going back to 135 though, right? He don't want to fight at 140.
WBC, Flyer.
Shakur's a
He
liar.
don't want to fight nobody with the WBC.
Shakur's a liar. Shakur fight for the WBC. He a liar, remember?
Oh yeah, he'll definitely fight for
Well, I'm gonna tell you 2 cents what I
Can't believe none Shakur say he a liar, remember?
I'm not sure what point you trying to make, Rule, but if we're gonna have a conversation, we're gonna have a conversation.
No, he's a liar, so I don't believe shit he say. He'll fight for the WBC.
Okay, it's good that you believe that. What you were saying, Ray?
I was
He
saying
told Shock that
You over here making it seem like whatever you say is law.
And now he said
Shit, nigga, ain't shit you saying is law.
I'm not making it seem like whatever I say.
You over here acting like I'm saying something wrong.
I said okay.
I done heard you say the nigga is a liar. You can't believe shit he say.
He is a liar.
Okay then, so why he say WBC ain't shit? He ain't fucking with it then. He will.
Yeah, he got a point, man. He got a point.
Nobody said he won't.
Keep the same energy.
I think this fight's going.
What energy?
He will fuck with the WBC.
Maybe he will, maybe he won't.
Okay, say that then. Say that then. Don't say he won't. That's all you say is he won't do this and won't do that.
You don't tell me what to say, Rue. What is it? You don't tell me what to say, bro. You need to relax. Like I said, the last thing he said was he don't fuck with the WBC, and he said if he was to fight one of Roach, the belt wouldn't be on the line. That's the last thing he tweeted.
That nigga a liar.
I think we're gonna see a Navarrete versus.
His name is Mud, though. Respectfully, though, his name is Mud. What he say don't mean nothing, bro.
I believe we're gonna see a Navarrete.
I feel like he will fight for the WBC belt. If it's presented and it's the right person that holds it, I think he will fight for that belt. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but he said he won't. But we don't care what he said,
So
right?
what?
You fuck with that nigga talking about,
We
nigga.
can't care what he said.
We don't care what he said.
There's plenty of fighters that say they won't do something and end up doing it. So that's who cares?
Right.
How ridiculous is this conversation, y'all?
Nah, two cents. Take off
How ridiculous is this
that fucking
conversation?
therapy session. Take off that grown man therapy session. That shit is crazy.
They talking about rematch, like it's crazy. But I'm gonna show you where it get real spicy, and we gonna hop off of here.
I was there. I joined a little late, but
Everybody, that's so frustrating, so funny.
What'd you say, Boxing Hacker?
he said it was funny.
Everybody just be go all over the place.
This how ridiculous y'all be sounding. Maybe y'all need to hear y'all.
Talk about it. I'm telling you, somebody who
will probably move up, but I think Shock gonna try to get another type. Well, he got.
I mean, where did Roach and Pitbull fight at?
140.
Yeah, so all right, Pitbull. Come on, man.
I'm trying to get to the therapy session.
It's 9.
Then what's the problem? Hating on him or whatever.
We're saying that last night.
Let me speak real quick. Hey, let me say this. Like he said,
Like a bitch. Go ahead.
Tank got
Rich.
Tank.
You entitled to your opinion.
and I
Shit y'all are saying.
It ain't even got all y'all Tank fans. Man, that's what y'all was talking about.
Don't
That's what
say
y'all
that.
was
Y'all
talking
care
about.
about his
That's what y'all was talking about.
Y'all throw that in people's face all the time.
They were saying that shit.
Who?
They were saying that shit.
Who was saying
You,
it?
all y'all
Nobody
Tank
said
fans.
that.
Y'all always say that. It ain't even got to be a Shakur
No, don't
fight.
say
It
Tank
ain't got to be
fans.
a
Say Tank
Zepeda.
Maniac.
It could be any fight that Tank fought.
Tank Maniac said that.
Not one person said
Anybody that
shit.
Tank fought and they
yes, they
fight,
did.
y'all say
Yes, they
that
did.
his resume aged good.
What is
yeah,
that?
that's weird. That's weird.
Always.
What argument are y'all making?
So when y'all was talking about Lamont Roach
you
was
heard that, huh?
gonna knock Zepeda out, y'all was disappointed.
Hey, let me say.
Who said Lamont Roach was gonna knock Zepeda out on my channel? Did anybody hear anybody say that?
Nah.
Right, so I was telling Cam that Big Dog Willie B's two-sided sometimes.
Yeah, nah, facts.
Boxing Hacker, was you here? You was here on Fight Night. Was anybody saying that Lamont Roach was gonna knock out Zepeda?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay, so they lying, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it going.
Let me say this, bro.
Because y'all think that since he did such a good job against Tanks, he was going to do such a good job against
They got a word for this. They got a word for this.
Any of this
What
dumb
they
shit
doing?
y'all are saying?
I'm saying it. I'm saying it. And a whole bunch of other people think the same thing, because we hear the same thing every day.
Y'all just making shit up.
Ain't nobody making up shit. Y'all always talk about a nigga resume aging better.
First saying that last
Let me
night.
speak real quick. Hey, let me say something about niggas like Floyd Mayweather and Terrence Crawford and Shakur Stevenson. Anybody that them niggas get in the ring with, they going them other niggas gonna look different. So when y'all keep look different and all that stuff, I don't see it.
Okay, now this is where, because the argument we're having is, let me catch y'all up. Band Up, I dropped the link. They were saying that because I was saying that Zepeda looked different in the Roach fight. And then I just played the clip where Terrence Crawford says Zepeda looked different in the Roach fight. But to these people, when you say Zepeda looked different in the Roach fight, you're discrediting Shakur for some reason. And I don't understand that.
Yeah,
I think Shakur made that nigga look different.
Come on, yeah.
That's all.
And you entitled to your opinion.
And I think any nigga, when you see a nigga fight somebody like your favorite fighter, 2 Cents Tank or whatever, they look the same. They look the same. They look the same. Wait, hold on.
Tank is not my favorite fighter. No.
Okay, my bad.
Tank
not your favorite fighter. Okay, my bad.
Tank is not my favorite fighter.
I
always strike a nerve when you talk about Tank.
My bad.
No, bitch ass strikes a nerve.
No, I know. Tank is a bitch. Tank dressed like a bitch. Tank dressed like a bitch. Tank got purses. Tank got perms, nigga.
My bad.
Fuck you talking about a bitch. Tank is a bitch.
I don't give a
Tank,
fuck.
hey, Tank hit on bitches. Y'all over there room for him to beat the domestic violence charge.
I don't give a fuck.
Y'all over there room for the nigga.
Who's rooting for him to be the domestic violence charge? Like, what are they talking about? What are they talking about? So are y'all rooting for him to go to jail? Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? This is why these niggas is blocked on my channel, bro.
Nah,
this right here.
Y'all, that's all it is.
Rude been blocked. Like,
you blocked him too, Sid?
Rude been blocked because he came on my panel being disrespectful, like he doing right now.
Wait, that's Rude Exposure?
Yeah.
The one that be over there at Deems?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't know where he be.
Yeah, he be on Deems pissing Deem off too.
Yo, Band Up.
I'm on drop though. I gotta run. But
what it is.
Yo, you already prayed a bud?
Hold on.
It's Monday.
I'm about let me just say this real quick.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Go ahead, Boxing Hacker.
Yeah, let me just say this real quick. I'm about to roll out. So remember when Ugas fought Pacquiao and Ugas was looking like vanilla, like Regan Diao in the ring? But then when he fought EJ, he just got whipped. I just think that's what it is. Like certain fighters you look good against, certain fighters you don't. You know, I don't think Ugas did anything different. I just think that EJ style was tailor made for EJ style, and Pacquiao was just sloppy when he was fighting. But Ugas was a better boxer than Pacquiao. I think it's just based on who you fight, you know. Because some fighters make you look like a genius, and some fighters make you look crazy. That's how it is, you know.
All right. Shout out Boxing Hacker.
But don't block. I mean, I don't know about Rude Exposure, but like everybody else is still your peoples, man. Yeah, you can't block that. Y'all meant to argue.
Rich was lying on me.
But Rich is always Rich, though. You can't block Rich.
Nah, I'm blocking these niggas. Boxing Hacker.
Nah, Rich. Nah, don't do that. Y'all got.
Y'all have
to the face.
Hold on, let Mr. Greg go. What you say, Mr. Greg?
No, he said you can't block somebody. I'm just hearing all this disrespectful talk from the playbacks. Yeah, block all of them.
Hold on, Mr. Greg. It get worse. Let me keep it going, y'all. Let me say this before everybody like, oh, they saying this, they saying that shit. Woman, listen. I don't mind going back and forth with these niggas. Clearly, I'm there. If I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't be up there. So nobody got to get all in their feelings and nothing like that. But I'm just, like, it just doesn't make any sense. I just want you to hear the delusion that be going on over here. What's up, Banda?
It's like when motherfuckers get to getting out smart and they call you.
Your sound is terrible, Banda. Your sound
I'm
is
trying to
terrible.
fix this shit. I'm trying to fix this.
Hey,
Tuesday, can I
Band
speak
up.
on this?
Band up.
What's
Your
up,
sound
Micro
is
Drake?
terrible
What's
because
up?
you got to pray to Bud. It's Monday.
Man Crush Monday, Banda. What's up, Micro Drake? I can't hear you, Micro. Oh, he dropped off. Gap Tooth Games. I was about to comment on your video, but I said I'm not gonna comment on his video because this about to be a 2 cents after dark conversation. Maybe. I think it might have been your last video, Gap Tooth Games, where you said are women homophobic if they don't want to date men that are bisexual? I think that's a very interesting topic.
Nah, that's crazy. But nah,
But anyway.
Mr. Greg, can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
You still hiring? I'm about to send Keisha on your way.
I can't hire nobody who don't want to work.
yeah, you're right. Keisha might not even show up.
Hey, 2 cents.
What's up?
I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas over when they be over there on frequent panel, them niggas they do be over there talking crazy. I peeped that about Rich. That's why I be on Rich so much about Shakur resume, cause when he over there on frequent panel, he be talking crazy. But like when he get on like KO panel or like Yo panel or like Dean panel, he be cool. But when he get on frequent shit, them niggas get over there and story. They be over there straight clowning, man.
That's what I'm saying.
They be over there clowning. Cause one day I just was over there. I'm like, man, let me see. I don't even know who frequent is. I just hopped on this shit one day. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, let me see what they.
Is it better?
They over there clowning, man. I'm talking about clowning. You will never hear Rich go hard like on your panel because you keep him in check. You know what I mean? But when he get on frequent, he wanna get loud, rowdy. Like I don't know what's up with them dudes, but
don't get me wrong. I don't got no problem with
real quick. Wonder what it is about Rich.
Hold on, man. Let me say this. Hold on, because we're not gonna shit on Rich. Rich ain't here. But I'm gonna
I know. I fuck with him.
Yeah, Band up. You need to go pray.
I like his panel. It's fun over there. I like to get up and argue with them. But it's a few of them over there, as you can see, that for some reason I don't know. They got a little bitch assness with them, and they wanna talk tough and be tough when I get over there. So we can talk tough and be tough. We can do that instead of that. But you niggas is blocked. So I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, you can't come to my platform. You don't like it over here anyway. Can you tell me what man with any self-respect continues to go places where he's being disrespected and then goes to another man's platform to cry about it? Where does that happen? Well, like, what man does that? No, none.
Nigga to be the domestic violence charge.
Go ahead, Rich.
I'm talking about a bitch. That's a bitch ass nigga. Y'all rooting that shit. Struck a nerve, didn't it?
Go ahead, Rich.
Yeah, go ahead, Rich.
Nah, go ahead. Y'all go ahead, man.
What happened?
You know, y'all nothing, nigga. Y'all motherfuckers love a woman beater and use a woman.
Rich started something. What happened? What I miss?
Nah, I
ain't
starting nothing. All I'm saying is that
I'm just messing with you, Rich. Rich, I'm just messing with you.
When you see niggas that's elite fighting or whatever, or good fighting, they gonna always make an opponent look different.
Yeah,
they always. It's gonna be to the point where you can be like, damn.
This is so pathetic. They can't even say Zepeda looked better in the fight. I don't understand. Zepeda looked better in this fight than he did against Shakur. How is any of that taking any type of credit away from Shakur? It's not. These niggas don't know nothing about boxing. They just emotional. That's it. Only thing I had on this channel was an emotional argument the whole time I was up there. I try to present some facts. Here they come with the emotional shit. You just heard Bud Crawford say the same exact thing I said. The same exact thing. I'm talking about my observation of Zepeda in the fight. My observation of that fight has nothing to do with Shakur Stevenson at all. And if he fought Shakur, wouldn't your expectation be for him to be better in the next fight? Shouldn't he be better after he fights a caliber of opponent like Shakur Stevenson? Wouldn't that make sense for him to be better and more prepared in the next fight if he was a smart, intelligent fighter that goes back and fixes his mistakes? That's all I'm that's like, what are we talking about?
I ain't never seen him look
Let me
like this,
speed this
like
up.
that. Or when they fight somebody else, you like, oh, he ain't look the same fighting this nigga. So when we keep saying Cepeda stuff, I think Shakur do the same thing with that nigga.
Hey, but Rich, I disagree with you, homie. Hey, Rich, I disagree with you because I think Cepeda did get better since that Shakur fight. I think he was moving and doing it, getting his distance right.
Let me respond to Rich real quick. Let me respond to that.
So you think that if he fight Shakur again, it's gonna be a more
no, Shakur gonna fight him like he was supposed to fight him the first time. The first time Shakur fought the man, he was over there trying to prove the suckers wrong. Talking about he a runner and a track star, so he stood there like a statue, and I don't like that there.
No, I think Cepeda had a lot to do with that, though. I think Cepeda.
Man, that man chose to stand there. His goddamn granddaddy was in the corner. Wally Moses was in the corner, like, man, come on, man, you gonna make these people think he doing something.
Yo, you right. But
Jay Prince can't even control his son. How you think they gonna control Shakur?
I don't understand why people saying that Cepeda look good in this fight is y'all turning into people knocking or saying anything bad about Shakur. Like, why are y'all doing that?
Oh, take a minute.
Hold on. So listen, at the end of the day,
valid question that nobody can answer. Why are y'all doing that?
Support what your argument. 2 cents. You're right. That helps Shakur. That doesn't hurt Shakur, right?
Exactly.
So we got to take that and acknowledge that. The other part I want to say is that you're only as good as your last fight. So that's why they do that, Rich. When people look at people in fights and they start judging them and they say like they'll tear them down or they'll build them up based on their performance in their last fight. That's just the way boxing is. It's always been that way. So we have to be honorable to understand that you are who you are.
Hey Ray, I don't agree with all that shit that they be saying though.
Who's
your resume. Wait, hold on. Your resume aged better. I feel like whoever you fought that night, if he had a belt or not, that's what matters. Because I could go and knock a nigga out, and he could be crippled.
That's your opinion, Rich.
He could. I'm just saying, he could be crippled the next fight. So that mean that because I knocked this beast ass nigga out, and he was crippled the next fight, that mean he wasn't a good fighter. Because I knocked his ass crippled out. So all that shit that people keep saying, oh, your resume aged.
So for some reason, they don't want to understand that when you're in boxing and you fight people and your opponent goes on to accomplish big things, that just says a lot about your resume. If I can look down the resume and be like, oh, this person was champion, they became a champion, that just says it's boxing. It's what people do in boxing. They look at people's resumes and what the fighters were able to go on and continue. I heard people on the internet saying, oh, we should give Shakur more credit for beating Cepeda. Now, why do we need to give him more credit for beating Cepeda? We just need to acknowledge that Cepeda went on to become a champion. So therefore, that was a great opponent for Shakur because he continued to go on and do better things. That's it. That is what people do in boxing with people's resumes. That has nothing to do with Tank fans. That is boxing. I mean, and if you feel like, oh, that don't mean that, then that's fine. You can feel like that don't mean that. I don't get the crying though. That's what I'm saying.
I look at it from both ways. I look at it I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't really care what they do after. But I should in a sense.
If you look at it, is very subjective, and people are having a problem with the subjectivity of it because they want you to think how they think. It just, if you think that it don't matter how good the opponents doing it, then you don't think that. But if I think that, then that's fine. What is the problem with that? That's what I'm saying. Huh? What's up, Mr. Greg?
Do these, and I'm just listening, because I usually just listen. One, do these guys realize that A, you were an athlete, B, that your sons are currently involved in boxing at the amateur level and you are there helping them prepare and train them, and C, that you most of the time, well, I won't say most, I'll say all of the time, besides the opinions, know what you're talking about. Because when I'm listening now, I'm listening to some of the playback and hearing all the emotion, and yeah, there's a little bit of disrespect. I'm wondering, do they understand what they are doing? Because see, this is stuff like this to me is where I say there are men and there are males. And some of them fall in the male situation and some fall into the men situation. but I don't think they realize that until they hear them. I don't know if they ever play back some of the shows they've been on and hear themselves and how they get overboard with emotion over usually an opinion and don't like somebody else having a different opinion altogether. I dare to think what would happen if you was in the actual room with some of these guys.
I have to shoot them.
Yeah, that's how it sounds. Because I just heard somebody was calling your name. Not on. I looked in the comments. Somebody been back to calling your names and stuff like that. And I just wonder what is wrong with some of these guys. None of these guys are 15 and 16 anymore, which is even bad then because your father should have been telling you how to conduct yourself when you're talking to people. But I just wonder at 30s and 40s and guys like that. I mean, actually be ready to fight over an opinion, which is just crazy to me. But I just wonder, have you ever asked them that? Because some of them certainly should just check their own self without having somebody else have to do it all the time over the sport of boxing. Yes, we love boxing. We get a little excited about it, but sometimes it does just dissolve and descend into this name calling and this arguing and getting mad, and you got to take your high blood pressure medication and hearing people talk about, oh, you need some therapy. This don't sound like therapy to me. This sounds like people want to fight.
They don't, and that's how I'm playing it. I'm playing it too. I'm gonna replay. I hope they watch this because they don't realize like y'all are tripping. I know, Mr. Gray, let me say this. I know how they are. I know who they are. I know what I'm getting myself into when I go over there. So I'm cool with it. But they and that's what I'm trying to tell them. Like, oh, that's fine that this is y'all opinion. Why do y'all sit up here and cry about people's opinion and the fact that they don't agree with y'all? That is fine. But let's keep it going because it get more interesting. I know I said I was gonna be on here at 11. As soon as we finish this, we getting off of here and we all going to Cam J. It's 53 people in here. I expect all of us to run over to Cam J. But here we go.
Real quick.
They get way more spicy.
No, that's like if you beat somebody real bad, they might be ruined.
That's what I'm saying,
Exactly.
and that's why I keep bringing up what Floyd said. Floyd said when a nigga get out the ring with me, they mentally and physically ruined.
James Thomas said the same
They
thing.
mentally and physically. So all that shit that the niggas keep saying, oh, you get better, that makes your resume better. That really don't. I feel like you're supposed to terminate his ass.
Listen. What I'm saying is not what you're saying, right? What I'm saying is the resume of Shakur has gotten better due to that. Yes, but that doesn't mean that his resume is like ultimately better. With that, in another sense that you're saying, what I'm saying is this helped make him look good. Is what I'm saying. Doesn't matter.
He is a champion now.
Hold on. Let me
we knew Zepeda was going for them. He was the top 5 in the lightweight. We already knew that. It was only y'all niggas pushing that shit that he was nobody. We knew he was.
First of all, he was.
We knew he was. They don't help him with shit. We ain't trying to prove nothing like.
Who said Zepeda was nobody? I just want to point out how they make up things to be emotional about. Who said Zepeda was nobody? Who said Zepeda was
Nobody. But you see, everybody was upset because Zepeda was getting the shot, and now all of a sudden, a lot of those people that was over there getting mad, they said that why is Zepeda getting a title shot when he just lost to Shakur? So I remember everything. Nobody said Zepeda was trash. Now all of a sudden, they want to renege and they don't want to accept what they've been saying, but it's cool.
Hey, Tufa, before you go again, is my you can hear me, everything cool, I ain't got no echo in it.
Yeah, you got an echo when you off mute. Like your volume too loud, so it kind of be echoing the sound.
Is it still doing it now? I'm cool.
Let me see. Hello. No, it's not doing it now.
All right.
Yeah,
Wait, what's up?
Hey, I want to say something about like Mr. Gray said.
Band up, you breaking up, band up. You breaking up, band up.
Yeah, bro, you're breaking up real bad, and it sounds ugly. Yeah, it sounds bad. You gotta go get your prayers in order for your service to work, bro. You slacking.
I ain't gonna lie to saying. I think Rich only saying that because Shakur resume trash, so they tried to make Shakur seem like some type of boxing guy. Like, bro, resume really bad, like garbage.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, and that leads me to my next thing. That's why they can't be honest about things. Because if you're honest about things, you're gonna have to admit that Shakur resume is trash, and Tank got the best resume out of all these dudes, bro. Like, you're gonna have to admit that. Tank's
Yep.
opponents went on to be ranked in the top 10 and became and a lot of them, and some of them became champions. Like, I don't
And
understand why you just
and
can't
the
say
thing,
that.
and you absolutely right, because I was just watching the Shines to Tell video, and Shines to Tell said Shakur's stock went up and Tank's stock dropped.
Why
How
would
is
Tank
Shakur?
stock drop?
I don't know, cause Lamont Roach lost, I guess. But Rayo just got, not Rayo, Elwin De Los Santos just got swept, and Robinson Casey lost on their card too. Like, gang,
So does what about Shakur opponents and Devin opponents when they fight and lose? Do they stock drop too, or just Tank?
it's just, I don't know, bro. They weird, bro. Like, I got up into the comments and went on Shines and Tell, because like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's propaganda against Tank, but like, how does Shakur stock not drop when Elwin De Los Santos gets slept? Or when
Rayo.
Robinson Casey lose like 3 times in a row? Like, come on, man.
Two.
What I was gonna,
What's up, Bando?
what I was gonna say is, you can hear me now, right?
You still kind of
All right.
breaking up, but go ahead.
All right. So what I was saying is, when Mr. Greg said,
Wait,
how he
Bando,
wondered
do you
how.
have on ear pods?
Nah, I don't know why the fuck this is doing this right now. Like, that's crazy. I hella screaming. Like,
I already told you, bro. You gotta get some prayers in, bro. Your shit's fucked up.
Yeah, Bando, you're gonna have to go out and come back, or go to a different location.
Band up, my man, but he been having the hardest time with phones since I've been on these podcasts.
Since we met him, Mr. Greg, his phone ain't work right.
I done checked like 3 different phones since then. Like 3 different phones.
Man, connect some shit. The Wi-Fi is ass, bro.
Crazy.
You too choppy, Bando. You sound terrible. What's up, Blaze?
Banda walking around with 3 unconnected phones. Connect them shits, bro. Stop connecting the Wi-Fi.
What up, 210? Can y'all hear me?
Come back.
He on that Bud Wireless.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up, Blaze? What's up?
Oh man, just listening to y'all chop it up. I just want to say this about the YouTube smoke with you guys, man. One thing about it, man, I come to these channels and I go to the channels that I go to because there be mutual respect with the host. You got mutual respect for me. I fuck with Deem, I fuck with Flyer, I fuck with shit, a lot of some of them I don't, and the ones that I don't, I won't name, because it might be because it just gets too out of hand. And one thing I notice with cats is just, man, they get in their emotions and they get to arguing, and then it always go crazy to where they be like wanting to do something with somebody. Like that shit be coming. And you guys as hosts a lot of times be you manage your channel to where that stuff don't happen. And so I just be want to say this, man, you can only control you. So it'd be like, for me, if you notice, man, I might get into it with somebody or argue with somebody, but once they go left, man, even if they talking crazy, man, I try to make it a point for me not to go there because I can only control me. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, yeah, that yesterday was out of pocket. Everybody calling each other bitches and some more shit. You know what I'm saying, on these panels and all that stuff like that. And so I would just, suggest, man, certain cats is like that, and my thing with me is I'll just be cognizant of who they are, and I'll be cognizant of if I'm on these panels trying to get my opinion, because that's where I come up, because I support boxing. I support y'all supporting boxing and providing a forum for us to chop it up about boxing. And I just, really be cognizant about how I engage with individuals who will get disrespectful like that. And that's really the only thing you can do. And it's like, yeah, hey, you doing the right thing, 2 Cent. Certain individuals don't want to give you a proper level of respect. Yeah, you block them. Because at the end of the day, it's like we can have a disagreement, and Cass can go back and forth, but it's like if Cass can't rein that shit in and get back to what this shit is about, then it is what it is. And I just wanted to get my 2 cents about that. But then as far as with the boxing, as far as with Zepeda or, obviously Tank always comes into the conversation. I would just say it go both ways. Tank gets talked about highly about how his former opponents all become future champions. So you're gonna get that comparison now with Zepeda being, a former opponent of Shakur, or you're gonna get the opposite with Lamont losing and him fighting Tank. And that's just them talking points that these, each fan club be having. So when I hear it, I'm not surprised when I hear it. I don't subscribe to it because it's like when we're doing a boxing analysis, it's a little bit more deeper than whether you win or lost, after you done fought somebody's favorite fighter, but them opinions run common, across these channels and on the panel. And I'll just let my plan right there.
Okay. I'm not
Nah,
worried about
yo,
this.
Two
Listen,
Cent.
I started on H Money. So this I'm not worried about none of these people on Fire channel at all. What's up, Zaya?
You know what, but you know what? I kind of want to say something about what Blade said. How he said that that we're gonna hear the comparisons, like how he just said that Tank's resume, whatever, and how these dudes go out to be champions. But why? How are we gonna compare one guy? And that's that's what I feel like a lot of the times people get so upset because it's like it's cool if you like if you like Shakur, that's fine. I like Shakur, and shout out to him because he did fight Zepeda, and Zepeda was able to become a champion. Padley, I mean, he's doing good. Can he become a champion? I don't know. So until we see somebody like that become a champion, then we could start really being like, okay, cool. Like he got two dudes on there that he really. So I can't really see a comparison, and I feel like just for saying like the truth, they get mad at you. And Blaze, that though, you've been around for a long time, probably longer than me. So you know how it is. Like how it is when people have flyers, and you know what it is.
And you gotta just know where you at. One thing about Fire Channel is a pro-Haney anti-tank channel. You know what I'm saying? That's what the platform is over there. That's the platform is like.
It's a tank. It's an anti-tank
not
channel.
an anti-tank channel. It's
No.
absolutely
It
not
is.
an
It's a
anti-tank
Devin
channel. That's all
Haney.
they talk about.
No. Two Cent.
Now.
It's a Devin Haney therapy session. How we got kicked off the panel. Anti-tank channel. Yo, Band Up.
I want to get through this because it get better, y'all. What's up, Band Up? I can hear you now.
Yeah, Band Up, you good?
Oh my God.
You good,
So
Band Up? You finally connected.
I had 42 StreamYards open. Damn.
Nah, Band Up. Band Up. Don't
I just literally went through. I literally went through and had to clear all my open tabs. That's crazy.
Nah, Band Up. Just be honest and say you finally connected to Bud Wireless, bro. Don't do that.
If I had Bud Wireless, it would be undefeated. Come on now. When the light shine the brightest.
I know, but you asked me how, right?
Hey, Ray, let me just finish. We ain't trying to prove nothing like he a Pitbull. Pitbull was a nobody when he fought Tank. Niggas Zepeda was somebody when he fought Shakur.
Pitbull had his own following and his own audience when he fought. I knew who Pitbull was before he fought Tank because I was watching Pitbull because they was calling him the Mexican Mike Tyson. Did any of y'all know that? Pitbull absolutely was known before he fought Tank. Now, if I would have said that, them niggas would have started crying.
You should have
They
showed
just
them.
be up here lying.
You should have showed them the clip when Mike Tyson was actually at one of Pitbull's fights when they were calling him that.
Mr. Gray, you can show these people facts. They still not gonna even. They don't care about facts.
I don't understand why they just don't
know
want
who
to be
Zepeda
real.
was. We ain't know no fucking Pitbull was when he fought Tank. And then that's why they hit your resume age better and all that shit.
No,
they use that for their favorite fight. That's all. They use that for their favorite fight.
Rich, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying, right? See, you're looking. That's what I said. No, I want to understand. Hold on. Let me. It's not about the credit. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. The way Shakur beat him, right, shows the talent of Shakur. I don't care about the belts, what belts he got later, how it builds his resume. It shows the talent that Shakur had to do something that nobody else could do in 25 fights or whatever amount of fights he has. That shows something, regardless of him having won against Lamont Roach, regardless of him beating anybody else before Shakur. It shows Shakur came in there and showed that he was a better fighter at the end of the day. So, yes, that helped Shakur in that point. The other point I was trying to make is the how, right? The how is the reason why is because at the end of the day, Zepeda, right, is a tough fight for a lot of people. We have to give Zepeda credit because people are only as good as their last fight. People were dismissed.
Yes, y'all. Pitbull was known before Tank. Are you asking, Jason, or are you telling us? People knew who Pitbull was. I'm not saying he was known or nothing like that, but he had a following before he fought Tank. I was watching him. He was knocking people out in the first round. They was calling him the Mexican Mike Tyson. He already had a nickname before he fought Tank. Just because y'all didn't know that, like, what? Listen, y'all don't follow boxing. A lot of y'all don't even really follow boxing like that to even know who these fighters be. Why do you think Pitbull is such a big name now? He got a huge following. Pitbull is big. The Mexicans fuck with Pitbull. He knocking people out. He fighting anybody. All of that.
Mr. Cepeda said he was overrated when he lost to Shakur.
Let me
Right?
finish.
So,
Exactly.
hold on. I'll let you rock out.
Saying, right?
So I'm rocking. Let me finish.
Okay,
So,
go.
so what I'm saying to you
This
is,
nigga Ray ain't on Haniac no more.
it's not the fact that Cepeda is helping Shakur's career build up. It's recognizing Shakur for beating a good Cepeda and making him look a certain way. We have to acknowledge that and keep that in the forefront. We can't just dismiss it. That's what I'm saying.
All right, let me say this, right? We already, this is what I'm trying to say. We already know what type of fighter Cepeda is. It's only hating ass niggas that's pushing the narrative. Cepeda was this, Cepeda was whatever the case may be. He was top 3, top 5 in the lightweight division. He was mandatory for Shakur for a reason. That's all I'm saying. He ain't
What is
just
your
jump up
point?
there. My point is this.
He was absolutely known. What does that entail, Jason? People knew who he was. He was absolutely known. Can you what part of that are am I missing that's making it? What do you mean? Please explain. He says, 2 cents, you are right. I get so tired of the misinformation that these casuals be spewing on these socials. It's crazy they don't really follow boxing. No, these are the hardcore fans we're listening to, Naldo. This is why I say I'm not a hardcore fan. I am a casual. These people say they hardcore fans. These are the hardcore fans right here.
Just all that resume age shit. That's some bullshit, man. That's what it is. It's only a few that apply to. That's some bullshit, man.
Rich, the Panther made that type that
when you
shit.
fight, if a nigga fight someone good right now or whatever, what the fuck does resume got an age for? We already knew that nigga was good.
No.
We already knew. We didn't know. They try to cover up for that bum ass niggas that other niggas fight when they end up getting a belt or something for no reason.
We know that. We know that.
I don't know, bro.
I'm telling you.
How you get a belt for no reason?
Whose
How
channel
you get a
is
belt
that?
for no reason?
Nah, Rich sped up sound hella emotional.
Hey, you know, I mean, I don't know. He got like 2% of a point because you know what I mean. Like, you know what I mean. If Madrimov end up going up and winning some titles, that's gonna look right. He got robbed against Virgil Ortiz. You know what I mean?
Nah, he didn't get robbed.
Nigga didn't get robbed. He got his ass.
Band up. I know it's Man Crush
No, but
Monday
the nigga,
today,
hey,
but
hold
you
on.
don't
The
gotta
nigga
lie
was
for butt,
reported to
bro.
be sick. The nigga was reported to be sick. I can say that.
I don't care.
Yeah, okay. He was
I'll tell you
sick.
that he got beat up.
He was sick, but gave Bud his hardest fight.
No, but what's with the Kell thing? Kell Brook has 2 fights that he won between.
I get it, Band Up. It's Man Crush Monday. You don't gotta do that, bro. Just say Virgil beat Madrimov, bro. It's cool.
2% of a point. But the whole thing about what I was
Band up, you sound crazy again, bro. You sound like you underwater.
Band Up disconnected to Bud Wireless. That's why his shit going crazy.
Hold on, Isaiah. You sound like you underwater, Band Up. I don't know if you got on earbuds. Maybe they dying. I don't know.
Yeah, he might have earbuds. Or it might be the connection. It might be the Bud Wireless not working.
Do y'all see how they like to make up shit? If he was absolutely known before Tank, he would.
What about now?
That sound better. Jason says if he was absolutely known before Tank, he would at the very least be headlining fight cards. Because he's known doesn't mean he's fucking headlining fight cards, Jason. What are you talking about? You moving the goalposts. They said he didn't know who he was. He was a nobody. I said he was absolutely known. People knew who he was to the point where Mike Tyson was at his fight. So you can take that however you want to take it, bro.
Hey,
y'all just can't be honest. That's the disconnect. Y'all refuse to be honest.
Yeah, they ain't being honest. Hey, 2 Cent, is Rich is he a Bud fan?
Bud, I think she's his favorite fighter.
Because if he a Bud fan, that explains why he going so hard about this resume stuff, cuz they resumes is not that good. Like Shakur resume is terrible. His resume is terrible. His resume just got some plus.
Band up. You breaking up, bro. You sound terrible, Band up. You gotta go to a different spot. I think it's your signal. What you say, Micro?
Band up. Leave the McDonald's and go home.
Shakur, his resume just not that good, man. And when Rolly stops here, T.O. is gonna be more evident. Like the dude resume just not that good, and that's why they don't want to be honest about when Zepeda do good against Lamont Roach. Shakur stock go up. That's true. Even Shines Patel just said that. Like they being disingenuous. They being emotional, like you said, for real. Like it's clear as day. They on some they some grown ass men being emotional about another man.
Let's get through it.
I know what's going on, man.
You don't want to say the word. I'll say it.
Who is this day?
Frequent. What I think he's saying is the triangle theory shit don't work with him. He's talking about something totally different. That's what
Hold
you
on,
mean.
y'all. Hold on. I just seen I got some cash apps. I ain't even been paying attention. My bad, y'all. Let me hit these cash apps real quick. Shout out to, I don't want to say your name on here, but Steezen since 85 with the $4 in the super chat. I mean, in the cash app, he says support. Shout out to, I think this is No More Sleepwalking with the $2. Damn, why my phone just freeze? With the $2 in the super chat, he says, "What's up, 2 cents?" And my phone will not let me scroll up to see the final cash app. Oh, I think it was just 2. Somebody smacking? What y'all eating?
My fault. That's me. My fault.
Damn, my nigga was out here eating, man.
Shout out to Ramon Seafood with the $4 in the super chat. He says, "Appreciate the pop-up." Shout out to everybody that supported in the cash app today. Appreciate y'all.
And real quick, when my damn shit start fucking up on me. When it comes to these motherfuckers talking on the panel, how they talk, I don't know, niggas be weird because I look at it, I've always give people their respect, and I talk to motherfuckers how they would talk in the room. None of these niggas would say half the shit that they would say, Mr. Greg, in the room. Because a lot of these niggas would be getting smacked the fuck up by half the shit that they say. Trust me, like if this is all in a circle, Mr. Greg, none of these niggas would be saying this shit. Like they had their opinions and shit. But a lot of voices would be lower than that motherfucker.
But you got to understand, it wasn't till Shakur signed to Zuffa, maybe a little bit before that. Now all of a sudden, everybody channels is so disrespectful, and I'm so disrespectful, and all of this other shit. That's what I told them niggas last night. Just don't come to my panel then. If you feel like I'm not finna change anything I'm doing on my channel, so don't come back. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna book you.
I'm saying these the same niggas that sit back and see Sam Noakes. These same niggas that sat back and said Sam Noakes is better than Cepeda because then he went life and death with Abdullah Mason. When they ain't see Sam Noakes in no other fight. These the same niggas that saying that. So that's what I'm saying. It's just a bunch of
I'll say it.
Let me talk.
No, I'm gonna say it.
Hold on. You niggas start putting names on this shit. Put names on it. Because y'all come up here and y'all they.
I say take a maniac. I don't take that.
No, I don't give a fuck about no take a maniac.
But that was just
Let me talk. When you hear somebody say this shit, please write their name down. Because y'all keep they, and which a lot of what y'all doing is just making up shit to come up here and cry about.
I mean, to be fair,
who is saying?
To be fair, when I hear you be saying y'all a lot.
If somebody feels the way they feel about Sam Noakes, so what? This is what I'm saying. Like, if they feel like Sam Noakes is better than Cepeda or whatever the case may be, so what? What is the issue?
If you ain't never hear no one say Sam Noakes is better than Cepeda, if you ain't never hear nobody say
when I talk to you, Ray, do I ever come up here and say y'all said, or do I be, or y'all said? No, when I come up here and talk to y'all, ask y'all questions about what y'all think. I never come up here and just be like y'all said it. I never do that because I don't know if y'all really said that or if that is really your opinion.
Right.
And that's what I'm having an issue with. You don't know if this shit is, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not. Hey, 2 cents. Make it fair. Make it fair.
Name names. That's what I care. Name names. If somebody said something, if someone said something, you call them out. If KO said something, you call KO. Don't try to say something.
Hey, P Hunter. P Hunter. It's hard to name names when niggas be in 20-man cahoots agreeing.
No, it ain't hard to name
names. It's hard to name names.
No, you gotta name names.
Hey, niggas be in 20-man groups. Yeah, he's better. He's way better.
Name names. You gotta name names.
Hard to name names, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
So Rich is mad because we sit on a panel and talk and agree. That's what he up there crying about. Because we sit on a panel and we talk, and then sometimes we agree. When they sit up there and agree with everything each other say all day, I don't. Well, this shit is the Twilight Zone.
Name names, nigga. Y'all in 20-man groups. I can't name a name, nigga. It's like 20 of y'all. Y'all all agree with each other.
Hold on. You can pick one name out that group and name that person. You write their name down like Tucci said, and you call that person out.
He categorized them all together.
He didn't categorize them all together. You know why I don't believe he categorized them all together? Because that means when you bum ass niggas do something wrong, people look bad. That's why I don't like categorizing people.
If you ain't never hit.
All right, let me fast forward. And then we're gonna get off of here.
This is Frequen's channel.
Yeah, this is Johnson Bound Central, Mr. Greg.
Yeah, this is Mr. Greg. This is where everybody gets together to have a therapy session about who threw them off the panel and who put them backstage all day.
But I got
that
two
came
more
in there
parts to
thinking
play.
that,
I got two more parts.
and
to
that
play.
underestimation taught him. A lot of fighters do it. I don't know why they do it. Yeah.
If you don't got knockout power like Tank or Abdullah Mason, it's gonna be hard for you to beat Cepeda. That's why I say that's the only person I say that could beat Shakur is a nigga that fight like Cepeda with power and got a little bit of skill. That's only. If you're not gonna beat no Cepeda, man. If you ain't got no knockout power, and or you can't fight if you're not a smart fighter like a Devin, Shakur, or something like that, man, you ain't gonna really beat him. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard.
You said that, but Tevin Farmer ain't no knockout puncher though.
He didn't beat
Tevin Farmer lost though. He lost. So hold on. How am I taking? I want to know how.
Everybody else on the
how am I taking? I want to know how.
That's where the bitch assness starts. Right here.
Hey, everybody else on the panel, yo, I'm asking y'all a question real quick. That first fight between Tevin Farmer and Zepeda, all of y'all thought that Zepeda won that fight? Nobody thought that Tevin Farmer won that fight?
No, Rich. He's right. Zepeda lost that first fight, in my opinion. Nobody had the rematch.
I think you could have gave it a draw. You could have gave it anything.
I thought you got robbed. They had that rematch for a reason.
I don't think Tevin Farmer just outright
and that fight was back. And look, this is how you do a rematch, bro. It was back to back. A lot of people were saying that Tevin Farmer. That's the way you do it.
What happened when he rematched him on Fly?
But that's how you do a rematch. Did Devin rematch Loma? No, he did not.
But some people said he got robbed the second fight too. Tevin Farmer to win that second fight.
It was close.
Panel with about 20 other tank. Hey, you know why you would tank?
I thought Zepeda did enough to win that second fight. It was close.
Yeah.
Hey, you know why you a Tankomaniac, P. Hunter?
What up?
When you sit on a panel with about 20 other Tankomaniacs and you just agree to everything they say, that makes you a Tankomaniac right there, man.
Bro, I'm really on panels though.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. When people do shit like that, only time niggas come back, only time.
Because I agree with something. Somebody makes a good point because I agree with it. I agree with stuff Frequent Flyer say. Does that make me a handy whatever?
Hey, salute it. I don't like putting people's names on it, but salute to B-More, right? B-More Bully, you're a good guy, man. He say
man, you gotta stop lying up here, man.
No, I'm just saying salute that. He be saying the wildest shit on the panel.
And they agree.
You don't hear no one contest that shit. Or if
you know what,
nigga like Hackman, somebody come up there and say something. So that's why you already.
So now they want you to control what people say. They want other people to control what people say on their panels, but people can get on Frequent panel and say whatever the hell they want. For some reason, we're supposed to be able to control what other people say on these panels.
No time it is. You already know where you at. If you let,
I can tell you the last 5 things I do.
If you let someone like him say some stuff.
Hold on, Rich. Like I said, when you up there with the big shot Tankomaniacs and you scared to say your opinion and you scared to
what are y'all talking about?
Speak your
what
mind,
opinion?
That makes you a Tankomaniac, man.
Hey, okay, hold on. I come want to get my opinion about.
Listen.
This is why we're having a problem. This is why there's so much beef going on in between the content creators. I heard FaZe say, he typed in the chat, "Oh, I'm about to start a war between all the fan bases." I heard FaZe say that bitch ass shit. And ever since then, he been running around doing the shit that he doing now.
Nah, you're not lying. He wanted to fight.
Let me say this.
Yeah, he got crazy.
People, y'all can talk to, listen to, do whatever you want to do on this internet. But don't be going around instigating little shit, because that's some bitch shit. It don't get no more bitch than that. You're running around on the internet instigating things between fan bases for what? First of all, FaZe just got on this internet. Most of us been talking to each other for years. He just got on the internet.
He just started watching boxing 3 years ago with the Bud shit, and he be up there just acting crazy because we want to have an opinion, and it's like, you haven't been here long enough but then he want to get crazy at me for no reason. That's why I went at him the way I went at him, because he said he wanted
But
to
hold on,
fuck
let me
me up
finish.
and all types of shit.
Listen, I'm not worried about none of that. All I'm saying is
They goofy. That's
y'all
what it
can
is.
let somebody come in that's new to the community and be divisive like that. Y'all are free to do that. But I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to say it again. If you have a problem with my platform, if you feel like all this emotional shit this nigga saying, oh, when you up there and there's 20 people, you agree with, so fucking what? You talking about? What are you talking about? Don't come to my platform. It's just that simple. Matter of fact, I say it in the video.
Let me tell you this. We all humans from different places, right? I know that all of us can't have the same thoughts and opinions at all times, but y'all, oh yeah, y'all all have.
Can y'all tell me which fan base got the same thoughts and opinions all the time?
Devin Haney. The Hanos
Can y'all
class.
tell me do y'all see all this projecting this nigga's doing? This is all projection. Can you tell me what fan bases have all the same thoughts and opinions all the time? They call themselves a fucking clan. You're a grown ass man. Y'all meet up to Johnson bounce a fighter in their 20s, and then you call yourself Hanos Clan, and you a grown ass man, and then you're sitting on the internet talking about people agreeing with people, and you are in a clan, nigga. You're in a clan on the internet with other grown ass men in their 40s and fucking 50s. You're in a clan, bro. You free
That's
to
what
do
make it
whatever
even
you
worse.
want to do, but think about what you're saying. You just want to be on the internet and be emotional and just argue just for no reason. You're in a clan, nigga. You call yourself Hanos Clan. If any fan base thinks alike and goes with whatever people say, it's the Hanos fan base. It's the Haney fan base. That's why this shit don't be making no sense. This man has came into this space, created this whole whatever he's created. They all meet up and be bitches together, and then they come on other people's panel and irritate and disrupt, get kicked off, and then they go back over there to complain about them getting kicked off.
Who said they all got the same profile pictures too?
Same opinion at all times. And if you do got an opinion,
Oh,
that's different.
Lord.
You won't say it because you're a tank
This
of
is what's
maniac.
going on.
So hold on.
No, they don't want to get kicked off the panel.
Not even that. Not even that. We have to go to Harvey and
Y'all
just
just
follow
making
something
them
like
shit to
that.
be emotional about. That shit don't even make
That's
sense.
what I don't understand. I don't understand what you're saying because if I agree with something, I agree with it. If I don't, I don't.
No, you just don't say nothing.
I disagree with I disagree
Don't
with
say nothing for
Hey,
what?
Fade's getting religious on him, bro.
Don't
Fade's
say
like,
nothing
if you
for
see
what?
evil,
I
you
disagree
gotta
with all
speak.
of them.
You gotta speak up, man.
I fuck with the real tank, the Mag 7.
Right.
Bugs. I
Because
fuck
they
with them
not
niggas.
coming up here lying to us talking about,
I fuck
ain't taking
I fuck with those
I don't switch them narratives when you got a whole
they
channel.
I ain't a Tank fan, yo, and then they get to kicking everybody
Y'all
else
really
back out of
accusing
Zephyr
people
Tank.
of exactly what y'all sit over here and do. That's what's crazy.
That's what I understand. You're accusing me of something. You accuse me of if I think somebody's right about something. What should I do? Should I be like, well, nah, you just wrong because you wrong because I just don't want to seem like I'm following somebody? I don't understand.
I fuck with Victor too, man.
You niggas agree with everything Bill Haney say, all that, and this is what's crazy. Like, it doesn't make sense. So what if I sit on a panel and agree with people? Why are you mad about that, bitch ass nigga? Why are you mad about that? It makes absolutely no sense.
Yo, hold on, y'all. Yo, I gotta be real, y'all. I gotta let y'all know, man, that when I be on other people's panels and stuff like that, and they be, going crazy, the Tanky Maniacs be ripping their shirts off and all that, I do be seeing P Hunter in the chat saying, "Yo, Flyer is right." He one of the few guys over there that I do be seeing down in the chat saying Flyer is right on this one. I think Flyer is right. He say that a lot.
Just like you said earlier today.
Y'all just a bunch of emotionally immature individuals. That's why y'all having a problem.
Who's emotional? Nobody's getting emotional.
That's the problem. I just told them what the issue was. FaZe is on here being emotional and Fly talking about nobody being emotional. The man is on here crying about people agreeing with people on a panel. That's the problem.
He's sounding emotional right now.
Get away with that.
Let me tell you a perfect.
But you had a right to be emotional because we expect that from women, though. But some of these guys be running around
Flyer,
emotional.
don't play with me because these niggas on this internet is way more emotional than I have ever been.
Look,
Don't play
I'm
with
gonna
me.
tell you a perfect
Don't play with
example.
me.
And Flyer can agree with this. Hold on, Rich. Look, when we get on the panel, me and Flyer, we've seen this happen to both of us. We say some information, and they say, "Oh no, that's wrong. Knockout come on the fucking panel and say the same information, and they shut the fuck up.
Nigga, that shit never
That's the most bitch ass shit I ever seen.
That definitely did happen. Because I was telling y'all,
more shit they making up to be mad about. Why does that upset him? Why does that upset him? That he's up here yelling, cussing, and fussing and doing all. Why? I don't understand how this makes any sense. And then you got all these other niggas up here agreeing with him. Bunch of lame ass niggas seeking validation. It's ridiculous.
Because I was telling y'all Tank couldn't fight because he had a bench warrant in Baltimore, and people was laughing at me, telling me I don't work at the courts, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And then Knockout did a whole video talking about the same thing. And even though he was saying Tank can fight, he said the only thing that I see that would stop Tank from getting in the ring this year is his bench warrant in Baltimore.
And everybody shut the fuck up when that shit happened. That's some bitch ass shit. Nigga, just speak objective boxing, bro. Stop agreeing with niggas just to agree, just to be popular. Popular kid.
Speak objective boxing. Stop agreeing with people just to be popular. What is this nigga talking about? What are you talking about, Face? You sound crazy, bro. Like, you gotta relax. You gotta relax. I don't understand.
So Faze, you know you got a point, right? So Faze, look, you got a point, right? But you want to know what they're gonna say to it?
Blue Hustle
say
Man.
that you come over here and you cry and you say that instead of saying it over there.
I say it to them bitch ass
niggas. You can't say it over there because they're gonna throw you out there. People gotta come over here to get their bars up.
Listen. We all know,
bro. Hey, Blue, hold up, Blue. I done been on the panel with all them niggas saying everything I felt.
Hey, Faze.
This nigga say, I got on the panel and said everything I felt. We don't care about how you feel. We're not here to talk about you niggas' feelings. This ain't counseling, bro. We're not here to talk about y'all feelings.
Nah, it is counseling. Whenever you go over there, they need therapy sessions. That's what it is. Yo, Ray Davis, you already got your therapy session done? I see you in the comments.
Faze, wait, hold on. This thing, Faze. You advocate this stuff though, man. You advocated like months ago, man. You said, man, we ain't gonna be just you know what I'm saying, disrespecting people and stuff like that, man. Let's just not do that, man.
What are you talking about?
Let's keep it real. I'm saying Faze one of the only people that kept it real. Saying you don't like him and Joseph, man. You don't like that shit. Man.
Yeah, Faze was like that until it happened to him.
Yeah.
He was like that. He was talking like that until it happened to him, bro.
No.
That's how it goes.
What it is,
nobody seen Joseph. Where the fuck Joseph?
Don't go to these channels.
I do whatever the fuck I want. But like this, Rich.
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
This is what I say. I do whatever the fuck I want. You don't talk. You don't run nothing. Shut your ass up. You don't run nothing.
Faze.
So anyway, look, like I'm saying, when I just see how pussy niggas is, when they talk about they want to do this, they want to do this. Don't go listen to this channel. I just can't respect niggas, bro, and it just disgusts me, bro.
So why you listening to people?
That's why it is what it is, nigga.
He's not saying he don't respect people. He's saying he don't respect. He said he don't respect.
That boy just said he don't say he don't respect people. He just said he don't respect people. So why the fuck are you going to channels with people you don't respect, bro? I don't understand. What is wrong with these guys, man? These are grown ass men. Like, are y'all like? They act like teenagers? They act like they 15, 16 years old, bro. Like this.
Two cents. You know what I noticed? A lot of times they all agree over there, and I noticed in the other channels sometimes we don't disagree, but the difference between over there is you got to agree with what they want, what they pretty much saying. So they a bunch of yes men, and I noticed over here, if I don't like something, I could bring it up to your attention and I could tell you why I don't like it, and you're gonna sit back and you're gonna understand it, but you're still gonna believe on what you believe. Those dudes want you to turn over and just pop out a Devin poster and just convert and start praying to Devin 5 times a day over there.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they're projecting. They do what they keep accusing. And I told them when I got up there, I said, why y'all do what y'all keep accusing everybody else of doing? I don't understand. And then Frigga was up here lying. I don't know if I skipped that part. Maybe we might come up to it. Talking about I kicked him off my panel. I be kicking him off my panel for no reason. That shit wasn't true. It's not true. And I really have an issue with them keep saying that because y'all know what my platform is based off of. And at this point, you playing with my platform. If you get disrespectful, I will block your ass. Like, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. Rude been blocked on my channel because the first time I let him on my panel, he got disrespectful. And we're not doing that over here. And you see how disrespectful he was when I was talking to him on this panel. You blocked, nigga. Like, I don't understand. And if you blocked, what are you crying for? It's 1,000 other channels for you to go to. Why are you blocked? Why are you mad you blocked at places where you not welcome or you don't feel welcome? Can anybody in the chat tell me how this make any sense?
Them saying what they saying.
Well, then don't listen to them. I don't understand.
And I went.
Yeah,
and I went
I mean, that's how. That's the approach. And 2 cents. That's the approach. Hey, 2 cents. That's the approach. That's the approach that I take, though. 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? I don't take it to heart because I know it's the internet. I know it's all entertainment and all of that stuff. I stay cordial with a lot of guys because it don't matter to me. You know why it matters to a lot of people? Because they don't got their own platform to voice their opinion. They get up on these panels. Hold on. Let me finish. People who don't got their own platform, then when you get on a panel and you get somebody cutting you off, not letting you have the freedom to say what you want to say, they pushing the agenda, and if you got a different opinion on it, you get kicked off and muted and stuff like that.
Like
when you finally try to get your bars off, and it's met with that kind of, you know what I'm saying, reaction where they throw you off the panel, or they call you a nut hugger, or they say you a meat rider, or whatever, and you don't got no panel to fight back, because as soon as you start talking crazy to them like they talking crazy to you, they boot you off. That's how they get me in the middle. They come on my panel, and then they come on my panel and they try to, they try to vent on my panel, because a lot of times I let people say stuff.
So you don't like the Devin channels either?
You say I don't do what? Hold on. I ain't hear what you said.
So you don't like the Devin Haney channels neither?
Say it one more time. I don't like
you don't like the Devin Haney channels either?
I don't like the Devin Haney channels. Don't do that to me. So I can't speak. See, you got to understand. I'm not going to feel the same way about these other channels. I know you're going to probably speak about Champ Side or one of these other, Devin Haney channels, whatever that y'all call them. That's what y'all call them, Devin Haney channels.
It's just a yes or no. It's just a yes or no.
Yeah, because she got.
I mean, I don't got no problem. Because I don't got no problem with them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I ain't never had no bad interactions with none of them guys. I just had bad interactions with Tank fans. You know what I'm saying?
Let me address.
Oh, this is why I asked him. You don't have no problem with the Devin Haney channels. There's no channel on this internet, in my opinion, that's more disrespectful than BFTB. But he said he don't have a problem with that channel. When BFTB does exactly what he's talking about. There's nobody on this internet and talk to his audience more disrespectful than BFTB, but he don't got a problem with that. Big Dog Willie, I might have to block you from my channel too, bro. I appreciate all the support, but I'm really tired of the Tankomaniac shit. I'm really tired of the y'all say, y'all do. Them niggas was sitting over there lying on me yesterday. I don't play that type of shit. I really don't. Ask Ray. I don't rock like that. If you got a problem with my platform, don't come to my platform, bro. Don't come here. If you're going to come here and go sit on other channels and complain and lie and make up shit about my platform, do not come to it. I will be okay. I promise. If you feel disrespected, if you feel like people talk to you crazy and do all kind of stuff to you in my chat, don't come here. Easy. Don't come here. It's simple. I'm serious. I said it yesterday on Flyer Channel. I wasn't playing. Don't come to my channel, bro. Like, if you gotta go and be emotional and don't come here. Like, don't come here, because y'all lying on my platform, which goes against my whole entire brand. Like, that's what y'all are doing. This shit not a game. It's not funny to me. I really don't appreciate that shit. For if anybody let anybody rock on their platform, it's me. And the niggas that's complaining, people been asking me, telling me, don't let you, paying me to get you off my panel and all this other shit. And then y'all go sit over there and act like that. So guess what? I'm just going to block you. You're not going to be welcome on my panel. That's what we going to do.
Period. Hold on.
Only the Tank fans talk about dick and me hugging and all that shit. And Johnson bouncing.
Are you going to let me talk phase, or you going to talk
That's what Tank fans do.
Are you going to talk me talk phase, or you going to keep talking over me? I'm asking you, Frequent, do you have a problem with people doing that?
Do you say Johnson bouncing?
Hold on, bro. Stop rage baiting. Let him answer the question.
I want to say.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Just don't come to my channel, bro. It's cool. Just don't come to my channel, bro.
I don't come to your channel.
Okay, well then shut the fuck up. Like I was saying.
Hold on, y'all.
What I'm asking you is,
let me have a conversation with 2 cents.
Do you have a problem with them doing that to you, or do you have a problem with them doing that to other people, period?
I don't have a problem, you know, because I got my own platform. So when people kick me off their panels and don't let me talk and stuff like that, it can be frustrating. I can understand, you know, if you don't got your own platform, but I could just, you know, go over here and on my platform and fire up and get my bars off that they wouldn't let me get off. But
guys, this is a public service announcement from Frequent Flyer, Johnson Bound Central. If you have a problem on any other panels, you can go to Flyer panel. That's where all the panel rejects go. He accepts everybody. You can say whatever dumb shit you want to say up there. You can act as much as a bitch as you want. All the bitch assness is accepted. That's where you go. Don't come here. I don't do bitch assness over here. Don't come here.
But what I'm saying to you is it's frustrating to other people who don't got their own panel. You know, they can't express themselves on those panels. And so, you know, they have some animosity. You know what I'm saying? So they come over here. A lot of times since I started this channel, I can't tell you how many people who came over here and said, yo, this person, I ain't never going over there again. This person kicked me off, or this person muted me, or they wouldn't let me talk. And they threw me in the back.
Well, I'm glad they have an emotional outlet. I'm glad you could be an emotional outlet for them.
You trying to be funny about it, but I'm being serious right now. I'm telling you why.
I'm being serious too.
Okay, I'm telling you why. You know, people feel the way they do, so you can't say
I don't kick people off my panel, so I don't listen.
But you used to though.
I've never kicked people off my panel, Frequent. If you got kicked off my panel,
to throw me in the back.
Yes, why did I throw you in the back, Frequent?
Okay, you can't.
Why?
Listen,
Why? No.
The reason why
you in the back, Frequent?
The reason why I can't be a scapegoat for you right now. You just said you never.
This nigga said the reason why can't be a scapegoat. The reason why I can't, nigga, if you're on my panel and you talking over people and you messing up my playback and people I'm gonna put you in the back. I'm gonna put you in the back.
Watch this. There's a reason why he just did what he just did 10 seconds ago when he put everybody else in the back. Right? But the reason why shouldn't get you there. I fuck with my dog Frequent.
You can't make this up, bro.
You said you don't throw people off the panel.
No. Listen,
I think a better response for you would have been.
No, you're not going to tell me a better response. I'm going to give you the response that I want to give you.
But you're being disingenuous by saying you don't.
Let me talk. I'm going to say this, and you can have whatever opinion you want. Be done with this conversation because I don't got time for this emotional shit. I don't got time for counseling. What I'm saying
not being
is,
emotional.
if you're on my panel and you keep talking over people and I'm asking you to stop and you fucking up my playback, that is the only way you get put in the back on my panel, and you know that. You can ask anybody that comes. No, wait, let me finish. Okay? And if you feel some type of way about that, then that's fine. Just don't come on my panel because you're not going to talk over people. You're not going to keep talking with people trying to talk. You're not going to do none of that shit, Frequent. And you know that's why you got kicked off my panel. You can ask anybody that comes to my channel. You're the only person that complains about getting kicked off my panel. And it's because you don't know when to be quiet and you continuously talk over people when it's other people's turn. If you can't accept that's why you got kicked off my panel, then that's on you. And I don't care about how nobody feel about getting kicked off the panel. This is the fucking internet. You niggas come over here with the I got kicked off the panel meetup and sit on here and cry all the time. I don't understand why. It's not
that sound cute and everything, but I could if I did it, I can go back and.
That's how you know when you cook Flyer. He tell you it sound cute. Every time I cook Flyer, he be like, "Yeah, that sound cute. Yeah, I know it sound good."
To your channel and to your older videos, and I can pull up so many times where I just got thrown off the panel for saying. Tank, I can tell you a bunch of times now, and all I need you to say is all I need. See, now you're not letting me talk. You being emotional right now. You being emotional. I let you talk, so you supposed to let me talk too, right?
Just go find it. We don't got to keep having this conversation.
You don't want me to say it. You don't. This is what you see. Just by the reaction that you're having over here talking to me right now, people can see that if this was your panel, you would have been threw me off.
That is
you would threw me off. I can't even say.
Y'all see how Frequent just tried to manipulate the hell out of his audience. Frequent think he's slick. This nigga think he's slick. You see how you acting right now. No, Frequent, no.
I can't even get my side off. You know what I'm saying? You want me to be quiet and let you talk, and I'll let you talk, but I'm on my own panel and you still talking over me.
Exactly. This is what you
by your logic, I should be throwing you in the back, right?
You should put me in the back.
No, see, that's the thing. I don't throw people off the panel and throw them in. I just try to get control. But the thing is, y'all Tankomaniacs just be throwing people off panels and it's crazy. Well, if I was to look with it, you know how they say where there's smoke, there's fire. I can see if I was the only one on the internet space saying that y'all be throwing people off the panel, but it's so many people who say that. You think I just got a cult follow?
Steady talking to me about throwing people. Chat, please tell me who you see me throw off a panel. Who you see me throw off a panel?
Hacker, Frequent.
Don't they just get put to the back, not thrown off?
Yeah, I don't think they get thrown off. Dean throw niggas off.
I just put them in the back because they talking over people. Then I let them back up.
Yeah, the way Dean do it, he don't even put you backstage. That nigga just throw you all the way off. That's throwing you off. You put him backstage, and at least you kind of give him an explanation compared to other people. Type shit.
And this is what I keep trying to tell. First of all, who are they really talking about? Who really kicks people off, Band Up? Are they talking about Deem and Cam? They're the only people I know that kick people off. KO don't kick people off.
What's it called?
I don't kick people off. Who else are they talking about?
I don't know how KO move. I don't know. I'm still kind of newish to his platform.
I'm telling you, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Just Fanon, I don't pay attention to that nigga, but I don't know if he does or not.
I don't even really have a so.
I mean, as far as the other flip side to that, I know Blue Blood can occasionally block motherfuckers and throw motherfuckers off, but he don't be having OPs like that. He don't have open panels like that. But outside of that,
I think they scared of Deem, so they try to take it out on 2 Cent. They ain't taking shit out on me.
They don't know. See, that's the thing about it. They don't know how to talk to Deem. They don't know how to deal with Deem. He's like a fucking Rubik's Cube in a sense. You gotta know how to navigate with that nigga a little bit. I fuck with my nigga Dean. But kind of JD kind of caught it yesterday a little bit. What you kind of go through with Dean. Like, you gotta approach him a little different when you talk about certain topics. Because Dean get hot.
This is just the thing though. Like, my question be, they acting like it's just this plethora of places that they go where they don't feel respected and get kicked off panels. Like, that's why what they're doing is they're literally making up things to go on Frequent panel and trauma bond about. They're trauma bonding. That's what they're doing. These niggas is trauma bonding over shit that they've made up in their head. I've never kicked Frequent off my panel for no reason.
I've never been kicked off. I ain't never been kicked off. Only place I have been kicked off was like Deem, but that was about a year ago. We was about some Tank and Blue Blood shit.
I've been kicked off Deem's panel. So I mean, what are we talking about? Everybody get kicked off Deem panel. It's just what he do. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they just want to complain, Band Up. Getting kicked off a panel is not that serious. It's not. It's not serious enough for you to have to go and sit up there. Oh, I got kicked off that panel too. I got kicked off. Like, what are we talking about? And then we having this whole conversation. And because I was telling Frequent in the comments, like, you a bold-faced lie. I do not kick people off my panel, bro. But let's finish.
People just want to agree with what I say. You know what I'm saying? No, they have the same experience, but it was happening to me first. You know what I'm saying? And I got my own panel. Now I can talk about it. Now it's open the floodgates for other people who get thrown off panels and stuff. They come over here. They say, oh, Frequent going to let us talk. So they come over here. I mean, I mean, you can say that and all of that, but you can't say I never threw you off my panel. And then when I try to say you did,
I said, why did I throw you off my
panel?
No,
at first you said I don't throw people off my panel. That's what you said.
Here he goes with the gaslight.
Do me a favor, please. Could you please go find the proof you was talking about and show it to me?
Yeah, I mean, you dispelled it yourself. You said you don't throw people off my panel, off the panel. You never threw me off the panel. And then I asked you, and then you switched it.
You see how Frequent is trying to deflect, and he's trying to make up an argument so I can be like, I ain't say I ain't never throw you off. I never said I never threw you off my panel. I said the only reason why do I throw you off my panel? That's what I said. I never said that. I just listened to this whole conversation back. But what you want to do is say that and then try to get me to argue with you about that. I'm not doing it.
You moved the goalpost. You said, well, I only throw you off the panel when you be talking over people and this and that and the third. It's easy to make an excuse why you did it. I'm just saying that you did it. I'm pretty sure all of these Tankomaniacs going to have an excuse about, why they threw somebody off the panel and everything. Yeah, he was over talking.
Never brought you got people. How you going to tell that fucking lie,
I can tell you the reasons right here. Y'all going to say y'all throw they're going to say they throw people off the panel because they tell lies. They're going to say they throw people off panels because they don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. That's one of the reasons,
bro. Because you a bold-faced fucking lie. Don't come back to my channel,
we throw people off the channel because they overtalk. That's like some of the main excuses that people use to throw me off the panel because they don't want to hear what I got to say.
Frequent. Okay. Well, what I'm at.
So the main excuse people use to throw Frequent off the panel is that he talk over people. The main excuse. So I'm not the only person telling Frequent that he's getting thrown off the panel because he talks over people. He literally just said that's what everybody else tells him too. What are we talking about, Frequent? You talk over people. That is why you get thrown off panels, bro. I don't know. The problem you're having, Frequent, and why you keep getting thrown off of panels is because you won't accept the fact that you rude as fuck and you talk over people. So you won't change that. So you're going to continue to get thrown off of panels, just to let you know. It's going to keep happening to you because you talk over people. It's not the main excuse people use to kick you off the panel. It's because you're doing it. Where's the accountability, Frequent?
I'm asking you is, are you going to find a proof or not?
I mean, it's so easy. You want me to do that? I could do it. How you want me to do it? You want me to put
however
up
you want to do it.
You want me to create I'm asking, you want me to create a video where, you know what I'm saying, just for you, like 2 cents, just, you know, all the times you threw me off the panel?
I just want you to show me one instance of me doing that.
Okay, bet. I could do it. Next time you come by, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you. I'll have it ready for you if that's what you really want. I could do that.
All right.
But that's
Rich still up here?
Yeah, I was. Wait, hold on. Let me say something. I was talking about you, 2 cents. Hey, but I do want to say this though. This how much you so badly invested into people that's not Tank fans. Anytime I'm in your chat, it's always someone coming at me first. And as soon as I say something, you say, hey, Rich, don't be raised by my chat. Like yesterday, you had a clown ass nigga that kept disrespecting me in the chat. You know what I did? Because I know what y'all like to do. And y'all got some people, I don't know how many super wrenches you got over there, because they like to block me over there. I started blocking people that I think got super wrenches. I started doing that over there. Every time I'm in your chat, every time I'm in your chat, I get blocked. I get
Now we supposed to control the chat and what people say and do in the chat. Now they complaining about the chat. I can't do nothing about what people saying and doing in the chat. And when I look in the chat, when I look in the chat and I see Rich cussing and doing all that, because I don't look at everybody's chat. I look at the people who I either think gonna disagree with what I'm saying, because I'll be picking out comments to like talk about. So I'm gonna see Rich's comments because I'm looking at him because he's somebody I always talk to. Genius. And when I see you cussing people out, I'm just like, hey, don't be rage baiting my chat. Chill. Why is that hurting your feelings, Rich? Why?
Timed out. I get timed out nonstop and I don't even be saying nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? I get timed out.
Hey, because them niggas be in their emotion. They bitches.
Let me make an
they
announcement.
Bitches. That's why.
Let me make an announcement. Anybody that got any problem with my panel, stay the fuck away from it.
Nobody go to your panel. Nobody give a fuck about that.
Nigga, I'm not talking to you then.
All right, so yeah, you announcing it like somebody give a fuck.
I'm not talking to
Nobody
you
give a fuck.
then, face. God damn, you emotional. Grow up, nigga.
Just let you know, nobody give a fuck.
I never said nothing about
if you don't give a fuck, shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, you shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah.
Somebody give a fuck. Go around your husband.
Oh man,
niggas talking like you a man or something. You ain't no man.
Shut up, nigga.
Bitch.
Just D up.
What?
Yeah, I was just about to get on his ass. Yeah, I was just about to get on his ass.
Yeah, that's well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this again. I'm sorry that you experienced a little bit of that, but that's the nonsense that I was seeing on a higher level when I first started coming on the boxing panels a few years ago, and people were acting in the same way that this guy was. It was a whole lot of him threatening people. I think, as a matter of fact, I think Coach Malachi had to call the police on one guy who, gave a death threat. But this is what they're doing again for some reason. I don't know whether it's getting people likes.
That's what I'm saying. They just came and started this. Because the face nigga, the bitch ass nigga you heard at the end, he literally said, "I'm gonna start a war between the fans." I seen him go around to different channels instigating it, and then I called him out in the chat. I called him out in the chat one day, and ever since then, that's how he been acting, because I called him out and pointed out what he was doing. And then they go over to Frequent's panel and they all make up or win their feelings, and they got kicked off and all this other stuff, and they over there trauma bonding, hyping each other up. And then they go back to these panels and they just agitating, irritating, starting stuff, going off panels to get kicked off on purpose and all of that. And that's why I told them, I'm just gonna block, like, just don't come to my channel, bro. Like, y'all block, like, it's cool. It's cool.
It seems, because I see a little glimpse of it from time to time, that some of the guys, particularly when you have some of the women on, intentionally, particularly with Jupe, intentionally do something to get at her, and she gonna come right back at you.
And then they get mad.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. If you're really talking about boxing and voicing your opinion, and maybe even talking about your experience, if you have even been in boxing, there's going to be some questions. There's going to be some people who disagree, and that's the part of a conversation. You got to risk sometimes being wrong in your opinion or what you thought was right, but you don't have to be threatening people and calling people bitches and niggas and I come and you don't want to see me, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Even if you're not going to do it, the conversation it doesn't make sense to me, and it's annoying. And that's why I say there's a difference between, I've always said this in my lifetime, between a male and a man. Because men don't come on anywhere doing that kind of silly stuff. That's little boy stuff. That's stuff you do with your teenage friends when you're playing the dozens and all that kind of stuff. This is ridiculous that it becomes such an epidemic that you got a program or you got a platform where you can actually go over it and say this, that, and the other about another content creator, and other people can join in and pile on. That's not even a boxing channel anymore to me. That's a channel for people to go and vent their frustrations and, as you say, bitch and moan about being thrown off. But then you keep going places where you know you're going to do something to be thrown off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. It don't make no sense. But yeah, I just want to cover that today because I wanted to expose it, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to just make and Mr. Gray, you know I got to do this at least twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
At least twice a year, I got to give a bitch-ass nigga public service announcement. And just tell y'all, don't come to my channel. Don't talk to me if you see me on a panel. Don't talk to me in the chat. Just don't do any of it. Like, I'm fine with it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's cool. So thank everybody for joining me today for the pop-up live band up. Final 2 cents.
Oh, I'm rocking with you. We're gonna be over there at Cam J. Salute Mr. Greg. You know how it is. My birthday was yesterday, Mr. Greg.
People pop up at Cam J. I need all 40 of y'all to go to Cam J right now.
Say it again, band up.
My birthday was yesterday, Mr. Greg. I turned 30. I'm in the OG club now, man.
Oh, happy birthday, band up. Why you ain't tell me?
I think I said something yesterday. I'm not for sure. Yeah, I turned 30 yesterday.
Band up. My birthday is the 20th.
Oh my God, Leos. Let me find out. Me, you, Quee.
Y'all are Leos? Wow.
Yes.
Leos and Geminis, I get along with.
When is your birthday, 2 cents?
November 25th.
Yeah, my girlfriend's is in literally like 2 days now.
You're Scorpio, 2 cents?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, okay, because
that makes sense.
November as well.
2 cents, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That makes a lot of sense. The way you think it. Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see that for sure. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I get to see that.
Birthday to you, band up.
I went to a Mariners game yesterday. We won in the bottom of the 9th inning.
You went to a baseball game?
Yes, I went to a Mariners game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yes, it was very fun.
Happy birthday to band up.
Happy birthday.
Salute.
Now you're 30th. Now you're 30th.
Yes, I am.
You got to work harder now, band up, because your 30s is your most productive years as you grow. So.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely like even switching like what I want to like what I'm doing in career opportunities. Cause like if you guys don't know as far as working shit, I've been a server since 2015 pretty much. But out here in Seattle, you make really good money. I made up to $30 an hour doing serving, high-end catering companies and like 5-star restaurants type shit, like literally Cafe Juanita, Casper's Catering Company, that type of shit, Jack's Barbecue. I done did a lot of that type of shit, and I did security as well. I used to do be on the like 2023. I was at every Seattle Seahawks home game, like in the little Ariel Reign and the Seattle Sounder game, literally on the field. Like when they do the playbacks, you can see me doing security on the field type shit. So that's what I've been doing. But I want to do something that's gonna like be a little bit more sustainable as far as when I get to my 30s. So I'm trying to become an electrician, because out here in Seattle, you can get like starting off, you can get like doing 3 years, you get like 50, 60 an hour.
You have any children?
I have one biologically.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a more reason to, like I said, get you 2 jobs if you have to.
Hold on, aircraft carrier. Ain't no just agree with Jupe and 2 cents. They gonna get confused because they want to argue. I'm not on here trying to argue, aircraft carrier. And if we're debating, then we're supposed to be going back and forth. If anybody get confused, it's the men because they don't be knowing what the hell they're talking about. And they're just upset because they're getting challenged and they're wrong and we're right. That is the issue that we're having, if we want to be honest. It's a lot of DL niggas on this internet and they can't handle being challenged and beaten by women intellectually. Bottom line. But yeah, electrician is cool.
They don't know how to do. See, the thing about you, what it is about you. See, being that I grew up, I didn't live with my mom. Remember my dad growing up. I live with my auntie and uncle, and my auntie has one son that is, which is the oldest, Terry. He's about 14 years older than me, and everybody else is women. So I grew up around women. You know what I mean? Raised by girls. So I know when Juke get to rattling off, how she get to do. None of these guys, some of these guys ain't used to it. They don't know how to take it, and then she be getting to talking off fast.
Crazy all day.
Because now watch. Thing about it is, Two Cents, you come a little bit slower with your words as how you talk, but you are very smart when you talk to these guys. So like you be saying like half these guys can't even spell disingenuous. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When they come to that, so they kind of get off put by that. You know what I mean? And I noticed when you notice like in a debate, it'll be like fact, and then they'll come with their little fact. And then it'll be another fact, and then another fact, and then another fact, and then it'll be a name call. What the fuck? Or it'll be a sideline underthrow. Like, what the fuck just happened? And they don't, and there's something in their brain that they don't like to admit when they wrong or admit when they not sure on something. You know what I mean? So they don't want to look bad, and they know that a lot of people can watch this and watch the replays of this. So they get into defense mechanism and we can meet ups, and as far as the women, they get to calling them bitches and shit like that. And that's just weird because they know like, bro, you have a whole husband, you know what I mean? Nigga, and when you guys started, it was you and him, you know what I mean? And they wouldn't even say that shit if he was up here talking with you, let alone just say the shit out, you know what I mean? Out and about. Like I said, that whole respect factor, if motherfuckers is in a room together, like niggas wouldn't even say half the shit that they would, like a lot of tones would be lower. So I don't even take half that shit seriously. And when they talk about flights, they don't, like when it come to me, I know I done got, I done took it there with about 2 motherfuckers, but they don't understand me. These flights from Seattle, Boeing, we make planes. Flights from Seattle is very cheap. Like I be trying to tell motherfuckers, like within $100, I can get to where you're at. I promise you. So I be trying to control myself a little bit when it comes to that, but you got to know where to go for certain shit. And it didn't start out like this with you. It wasn't never nothing like this in your first year like that. You know what I mean? Nobody wouldn't call you unless they did it on another plan, but they wasn't coming on you.
Oh, I've dealt with, listen, this shit they doing now, like I've dealt with crazy disrespect on this internet, man. Crazy disrespect. And that's why I stopped going around. Because when I first started, I used to be on everybody's panel talking. Then niggas just start getting disrespect. Tank took that knee, and then everybody just started getting crazy disrespectful. So I had to stop going around the internet like I was before. I don't know what happened to people. It was like a switch. So I just go where I be now. I couldn't go everywhere because I was getting into it with so many people for no reason. And I was like, I don't understand why everybody is so disrespectful all of a sudden. And now I'm seeing it happening again right now. Mm-hmm. Like I can't understand why everybody's getting so disrespectful all of a sudden. Now all of a sudden, my platform is so disrespectful and I kick people off it. My platform wasn't disrespectful last month. I ain't doing nothing different. I'm not doing anything different. And not only that, they're just flat out lying on me. They just flat out lying on my platform, not me. They just
I don't think people understand like why. You got to remember why you went to somebody's platform, and like I don't think you go to people's platform for hate. You know what I mean? Like just as a real I don't go to Fanons. You know what I mean? But I know why I don't go there. I go to Deems, but I know why. You know what I'm getting from Deem. I go to 2 Cents because I know what I'm getting from 2 Cents. Whether they agree or not, I don't give a fuck. But I know what I'm going there for. It's something different that I'm getting from your manager Marty too. You know what I mean? Sometimes you guys go live at the same time, and I'll be bouncing back and forth with literally three things. My girl and see me have the laptop with you. I'm on a panel with D1, and I'm listening to Blue
You
Blood.
sound like you
Listen,
sound like an addict, Bando.
Yeah.
You sound like an addict.
she calls. Yeah, she be like, you be doing this shit before you brush your teeth. Sometimes I'm like, damn. And then I'll be like, hold on, but you gotta understand the time difference. When I wake up, it already be 2 hours, and this nigga Dean was talking shit about Bud. He got me fucked up. They 2 hours deep, and I know Sin somewhere in the back calling him a hoe nigga, and then it be 9 niggas on the platform, and I'm like, God damn it, man, I'm late to this shit.
Hold on, let me get this cash out. Shout out to IP. I'm not gonna say your name with the $5 in the super chat. Says appreciate the insight. Shout out IP.
There's somebody who's saying you're super disrespectful.
Who?
Nitro.
They said respectful.
No, disrespect. Oh, I'm sorry, Nitro. I misread. It says super respectful, in my opinion.
I mean, anybody calling me disrespectful, then you don't need to be around me. Like, it's just that simple.
Now he said
if I feel like somebody's disrespectful, I'm not going to go around them. It's just like, it's that simple. I'm not gonna go complain. I'm not gonna do that. There's plenty of platforms on here that I feel was disrespectful. It's plenty of platforms I've been disrespected on. I don't go complain about it. I tell y'all the story, what happened, and then we keep it moving. I'm a woman in a male-dominated space. Nobody has been more disrespected on this internet than me. I can promise y'all that. But I don't care. It doesn't, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't know y'all. This is the internet. Like, I don't care enough. I don't know how else to explain it. Like,
you got brothers, Susan?
Now I remember when
you got brothers.
I got 2 younger brothers.
Obviously, he has real thick skin.
Yeah, I remember last year, I believe it might have been the year before, when you were going on a lot of the panels where people knew you, and you had to tell a whole group of males. I don't know what show it was on, that they had little D energy because they was going at you like that. And I remember that so well. But it's just sad that, you know, that these are, like I said, older than 30 and 40s and talking like they, you know, like they're 13 and 14 and 15. And you then, like Band Up just said, there's a reason why you go on certain shows and there's a reason why you don't go on certain shows. If you're going on a show where there's going to be some stimulating, interesting topics about boxing, it doesn't have to be about the fight itself, but if there's information that can be shared, if there's opinions that can be shared, if there's insights that you never thought about, those are the reasons at least you go on a show to voice yours and exchange that kind of thing. You may debate a little bit, and that's okay. But if you're going on a show to trigger somebody, to call them some names, or, you know, get your bars off, as they say, to start fights because you're excited about doing that, that's the reason why you're going on in the first place, to start some stuff on somebody's show, knowing that it's on the internet. You're not going to their house, you're not knocking on their door, you're not meeting them anywhere where that can actually change what's about to happen. And it doesn't make sense though, because the internet being what it is for everybody. It's democratized. Go where you're supposed to go at. If you want to be around your own type, that's where you go. But don't go somewhere else to try to enforce your feeling or force your philosophy, knowing that you're going to get pushback. And sometimes some of y'all are targeted. Because like I said, I like Jupe. I know Jupe has her opinion like everybody else she's supposed to. But I see that sometimes she is targeted just so she can clap back, knowing that she's going to clap back and going to do it real quick. That don't make any sense to me. Why are you entertained by that? But there's men out
complain about it though. But then they go complain and say she being disrespectful and all this other soft shit they be doing.
There's men out here who do that for real with their woman. That gets them off, making her mad so she can holler at you and call you some names and say the kinds of things that you're gonna complain about on a boxing podcast. That's just that'll never make sense to me. But that's what it is. That's what you're dealing with. So what can you say? What can you say?
Shout out to Mr. Greg. Shout out to Banda for joining me today for my pop-up live. The aircraft carrier say he likes to come over here for the messiness and controversial topics. Yeah, I'm kind of a mix of like TMZ and Candace Owens. We talk about a whole plethora of different things over here, but it's always genuine, it's always sincere, it's never manipulation, it's never misinformation, and it's never misguiding, because this is a platform where I'm just telling you my opinion and you're telling me yours. And we keep it moving. So shout out to everybody that joined me today. We're gonna head over to Cam J. I know I cut into his time. I was only supposed to be here an hour. I ended up being on here 2.5 hours. But we had to get some straightening done today. Y'all join me tomorrow for 2 Cents After Dark, 9 p.m. And listen, if you don't want your host all in the videos, cussing you out, timing you out, kicking you off the panel, leaving you in the background, muting you when you're trying to talk, come on over to 2 Cents Boxing, where we talk everything boxing and everybody's entitled to their own opinion.